Now we're live.
All right. Hell yeah, boy.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Before we get started, I want to do a drawing for the winner of the free install I wanted to do for hitting 4,000 likes on my page. It's a really big deal, so thanks everybody for liking it and following it. I think the fairest thing I could think of was to do a number generator based on the comments, and I'm going to try to share my screen because I got it all pulled up so you guys could see me pick it and know that I'm trying to do it fairly. I don't know how to share.
Isaac and Dave, what's going on, guys? Cooch,
What's up, fellas?
Jesse, what's happening? Johnny. Dude, what if I win? How pissed would everyone be? They'd be like, it's rigged. It's rigged. I wouldn't take it. That's the thing that kind of sucks. Like, whenever there's like giveaways and raffles and all that stuff, I'm like, I gotta participate in that. You know,
I want to win some stuff too, but I don't ever get to.
Dude, I've won 2 things before in all my years, and like each time I felt guilty. I was like, oh man, people are gonna look at that like you're just using it for publicity. I was like, dude, legitimate raffle. I mean, I don't. And the thing was, I didn't know about like 1 or 2 of them. Like people entered me in. You know what I mean? So it's like I had nothing to like. People literally was like, hey, dude. Did you watch so-and-so's raffle? You won something. And I was like, what? I didn't even, you know what I mean? They were like, oh, yes. People would, because it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, tag 3 people.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of people tagged me. And so like I was in to win, to play too. But yeah, I won.
I never got that lucky, man.
I won like
never got that lucky.
2 times. And I felt super guilty. I was like, man, I never win anything. And then I was like, oh man, I shouldn't win anything. Like, I don't need anything. Give it to somebody who's like, give it to some new kid. You know what I mean? Like, well, nothing crazy, but, you know, cool to win, like a blade or a, you know.
Yeah, I want to win something.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool to, like, sit there and go, oh, wow, I won something.
So there's 267 comments, and so in this number generator.
I did comment on there.
1 through 267, and then I'll just count down the comments. 55. That's what it came up with.
I think I trolled you, dude. So if I win, pick again.
4. Jonathan Mann is 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Weldon's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22. Dan's 23. 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, Samuel's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3. Austin is 54. Ben Levine is the winner of the free install.
Way to go, dude.
So congratulations, Ben. Thanks for following my page, man. And actually everybody, thank you for liking and following it. But Ben, drop me a PM sometime and we will work out a free install.
That's awesome, dude. I've talked to Ben before. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. What's up, Shane? Chad, Titan.
Oh, dude, congrats, Ben. That means I won, dude. Hell yeah. Sweet.
I've got to do this saber. I've had it on my desk longer than I should have. This Lost Wolf from SP Saber, so I'm gonna get this done tonight.
Dude, I need to get one of those eventually to finish my set. I've got the Solo's Whole Blind Knight. I don't have the SP one, but
I can't hear
my
anything.
Canon. Hey, what up, dude?
Cool.
Hey, boys.
How's it going?
Good. How you guys?
Ollie, thanks for joining us. Cool.
How's everything going?
Living in the
All
future,
right.
man.
Living in the future, man.
So are you in Australia? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm in Australia on the East Coast.
Wow. Yeah, you guys are all like complete opposite time zones.
Yeah, man. 10 a.m. Sunday morning. So,
It's 10 a.m. over there right now.
yeah.
It really is the future. That's wild. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's good.
5 o'clock
No,
Saturday here.
Yeah. I know. It's always confusing as hell, though. Trying to line up things when there's launches on and new Hilt's coming out and all that sort of stuff.
Dude, I can only imagine. Yeah, that would be
Do what you gotta do.
pretty difficult to juggle at times. So I can't even juggle the time zones here in America. I'm like, hey, did we lose an hour? Gain an hour? Like, what's going on?
Man, honestly, like I got no concept of time anyway with a couple of little ones at home as well. So I don't even know what year it is.
Yeah, whenever I cross over into, I think Atlanta, Georgia's like 5. Well, that's like 5 hours for me. As soon as I cross into Georgia, I think the time zone changes, and I'm always confused. Well, I was confused. Like I look at my car clock, and I'm like, "That hold on." Like,
we've got it here too because we have daylight savings time. So at the beginning and end of summer, or it's probably a period of about 4 months. You jump forward an hour and then back an hour, so you get more daylight. But then there's a state north of here that doesn't do it. So if you cross that state line, you're instantly back half an hour. And then if it's daylight savings, it's back an hour and a half. So
I thought I had read something that this is the last year we were going to do daylight savings.
Yeah, right.
I don't understand it.
I think it is.
Who was it? Jesse. What did Jesse say about daylight savings? Didn't he say something about? I can't remember. Oh, never mind. That was great.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's handy here. Like, as the sun's up till 9 o'clock at night most nights, kind of thing. 8:30, 9 o'clock.
So that was my favorite. I saw I think it was like a meme or whatever where it said, what is it? It's like how do we go from going dark at 9 o'clock and then switching 1 hour and it goes dark at like 4:30? He's someone's lying. And I was like, oh my god, that's actually
something doesn't add up there. Right?
1 hour difference and like it's dark and like 4 hours earlier.
Yeah. It's true.
What are you guys working on?
It's good to join you guys. And have a chat.
Yeah, man.
Been like a digital identity for a few years now. So,
all right, I gotta catch up on the chat. Sorry, I got my Fusion window pulled up covering y'all's chat over here, trying to work on one screen.
Jeremy, I'm installing the etched ardents that you did for me.
Is that the one you put the grips on?
No, these are these. I
got you. Yeah, right on.
Chad said not only live in the future, but also upside down.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it's a wonder we don't fall off. Yeah. So I'm actually from New Zealand, like originally. So if I was there, I'd be even further in the future. So I'm just a time traveling machine.
Dude, I'd love to go to New Zealand. That would be so cool.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, I know it's kind of cliche, but like every time I watch Lord of the Rings, I'm like, man, that place is beautiful.
Yeah.
All of New Zealand looks great.
It's as good as it looks, man, when you get out into the wilds of it.
Dude, I bet that and like Iceland and stuff like that. Like, I'd love to see those kinds of places that just feel otherworldly. People use in movies to like pretend it's another planet. I'm always over across the pond, dude.
Yeah, that's it. I grew up in that place.
Damn, thank you, Brian. We appreciate that, man.
All right.
What are you working on, Ollie?
Another Tusken Slayer.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so that's probably the fourth one of these I've done recently. First gold, so this one's getting a golden harvest in it. So it's the first one of those I've done. But the chassis I did, that pocket that sits under the control box is pretty spacious. So I've done CFX, the Prof and now the golden harvest. So it's all just.
Is this your first? Wait, this is your first golden harvest install?
In the Tusken Slayer.
In the Tusken, gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, no, I did a fair few of those when there was a Profi shortage. Maybe a year or so back.
They're good. They're good boards, man. I mean, if they would have came out years ago, that would have been probably like when I was first starting. Probably would have been the only thing I would have used. To be honest.
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed them. I've had a few in my own installs from time to time and stuff. And
yeah, people,
pretty
you know,
decent.
people don't like hearing the word like, you know, beginner board or anything like that. But I mean, that is a really good beginner board. Like, it really is.
Yeah, for sure.
Super easy to install too.
It's very
Yeah.
simple to install.
Really nice.
It's yeah. I mean, only thing that kind of can be a hurdle is learning all the config and adding fonts. But that's any single board you try. Like every board,
Yeah, you're gonna have that
you're
everywhere.
gonna have to like dig in a manual and read some stuff. But
Yeah. I mean,
Make
that's
it quick, too.
that's the comment, isn't it? To read the effing manual. Go out and
Yeah.
do it.
I share my my meme every now and then. I read the effing manual meme.
Yeah.
It pisses people off.
It's one of those things, man. Like, always happy to point people in the right direction and help them out as much as possible, but I'm always going to steer them towards helping themselves first, you know.
Oh yeah, dude. You gotta like. That's one thing I think a lot of people need to, you know, get comfortable learning that language in the manual. I mean, it's quickest way for you to figure out is to look in yourself and then ask. You know, obviously ask questions, but
Yeah.
I got people who ask me basic.
Look at it first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got people who ask me like really basic stuff, and I'm like, it's in the manual, and they're like, I didn't look at the manual. I'm like, dude, like it's like the number one place you should have went is the manual.
Yeah.
I had one.
Is there some kind of resource for this thing?
Dude, I had one guy, and we both had a good laugh about it, which is what made me happy because he was like, they didn't send me a manual, and I was like, buddy, it's on the internet. He was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I was like, nah, dude, you're good.
Yeah.
You just gotta find this guy. I sent him the link, and he was like, my god, do I feel like just a silly idiot? And I was like, dude, I've done worse.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's so funny. I was like, they didn't mail you your manual. I was like, how old are you, man?
So what are you guys working on at the moment?
I'm finishing up. I did a lot of chassis designs this week. Whenever I could.
So those are looking good.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my own Starkiller one now. So I have it all pretty much done for my 2.0, but I have to because I'm just stubborn. I'm putting my kill switch in the milled out section.
Oh, nice.
Of the 2.0 kit. I did it on my this guy right here. On my scrap, like Canon scrap flex.
Yeah, beautiful.
So whenever I put a Profi in, I'm like, all right, I want a kill switch to just be real quick. So there you go. There's your kill switch on the outside.
That's such a good idea, man.
That's pretty discreet too.
So, and then you could just turn it off, you know, flip it up. So
Very cool.
That's something that I'm very stubborn for. And this Starkiller I've had for a long time. This is actually the top for my 2.0 Starkiller. It's all salvaged from my first ever attempt.
Yeah, nice.
So I had I did the cuts. This is literally the first attempt I ever did on a Starkiller in a 2.0 conversion. I did my cuts on the core, and then I did my cut on the shroud, and I didn't like them, and I just put it in a box for like 4 years, for like a long time. And because I just got at the time I ordered a new core, a new top, came in like 5 days, and then I just nailed it on the next go. So whenever like they stopped doing 2.0s and all that stuff, and they were hard to find, I was like, oh no, I might not get another chance at a Starkiller. So I dusted this guy out, and I was like, I can just clean it up because like my skills had improved since then. And this last year, I think I finished this guy out. Got a pommel from Clint, some bars, control box, and then these brass rods I salvaged, dudes. So the brass rods are from Cloud Sabers, right? And on my other Starkiller, I have 4 rods, and they stop right at about the chamber. Yep. So the whole rib is exposed on that one. That's what I wanted. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to do 2 rods that were long all the way down. Because originally I didn't care much for that look until Ariston, my friend, sent me one of his that he built to install. And I was like, oh my God, I love this. And like, you change your mind when you have it in your hand. So what I did with these rods, that's crazy, is I couldn't get the long rods from people. Everyone was just like, I don't have any. So it turned out I got like one from Dylan, I think, my friend Dembic Relics.
Yeah.
And he sent me like one or two or something, but they weren't long enough. So I had the other halves that I cut off, and I drilled because they're hollow and threaded. They're already threaded when you get them. So I drilled them out and threaded them, and then I made a 440 rod spacer between the two. So each one of these rods, you'll never know it. They're 4 rods.
Looks awesome, man.
Here comes Albert in a full rainstorm.
Give me a sec here, guys. I got no audio.
But yeah, that's what I was like. I need to get that thing going. So
I've still got one that I need to do. So I think pretty close to when I got into the hobby, I somehow ended up with 3 kits from Jeremy at Cloud Sabers. Yeah. So I bought one, and then I was like, shit, man, have you got a spare second one? And then he sent me 2 extras with just like parts, everything. So I built 3 at the time, sold 2 of them, held on to one for the last few years, and then I just sold that one off because I actually reached out to Jeremy Jackson like a couple of months ago, and I was like, dude, like I know last time we spoke 6 months ago, you said no chance. I was like, is there a chance you've got another kit?
Yeah.
And he goes, I've actually just bought a kit back from a guy in Japan, and it was like the last known untouched one in existence, he reckon. And he's like, I've got it here, but I'll sell it to you.
That's awesome.
And I was like, he said, so he did. So I ended up with that, and he sent me a whole heap of Graphics parts, and so yeah, I've still got a.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I was like, you know, I could have built a lot of Starkillers back in the day, which I should have. You know what I mean? I was always like, they're all because there's a lot that goes into it if you do a 2.0 build. Yeah, that's awesome. I never got one of those, which I really I beat myself up for that because I'm like, man, there's times where it's like there's so much available stuff, and you're like, I'll get it later, and then like eventually it's just like they don't make them.
Yeah, just
like, oh, I messed up. That's kind of happened to me.
I entered the hobby at like the right stage when all of these were just sort of. I think they were kind of on the tail end of the run that he did, but I managed to get a few. Like this one here, like whoever had it, they've tried one cut. Obviously, sort of pulled out of it, so it's easy to tidy up.
That cut is it's nerve wracking when you first try it.
Yeah. Like all 3 of the ones I built, I just did with a Dremel, cut them all, did all the cuts by hand.
Yeah, that's what I do. I do everything by Dremel. I'll cut off wheels.
Yeah.
That's a great kit, though, man. It is.
Yeah,
it is.
I love the waist on it. I always want to.
Yeah, it's the best part of it, eh? It's like it's not super thin, but it's not oversized. I think it's just right. But they got wicked sound too. The sound venting on these things is nuts.
Oh, I'm way behind.
So, I don't know. One day, if I get some time, I'll actually build myself another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My Starkiller, I've been working on that thing technically for like 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just on and off every now and then.
Oh, I know. I reckon like before we just had our second like daughter about 3.5 months ago. Prior to that, man, like I was like installing all my own stuff. You know, I had time up my sleeve. But since she's been born, I haven't touched a thing of my own. It's like pretty much like day job, come home, be a dad, get the girls to bed, and then work on lightsabers for other people. So
it's hard, man. I usually I don't take on a lot of commissions. I have lately, but not like installs. I take on a lot of custom, weathering and all that random stuff. But I got to do some of my own stuff every now and then to keep me you know what I mean, in it. Because I mean, that's just. I mean, I'm a collector too. You know what I mean? Like I'm probably more than anything. So there's a lot of projects I have that I'm like, I want to do that, and then I stare at it for so long because I got other people's stuff, and I'm like, that's when I start to get that whole I feel like I'm in a cubicle type thing, and I'm like, I gotta do something for me every now and then, man.
That's when it actually starts just to feel like a job and not a hobby and that kind of thing, eh?
Yeah.
You got a real passion for it. It could be sad when you do other people's stuff and you don't get any of your own.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on for me. Like I said, I got I collect and I keep them, and they're all my babies. So each one I made such a great time doing it. I mean, this is my hobby. But that's not to say I don't thoroughly enjoy doing stuff for people too. I think that's one of the things that got me into doing commissions was I started doing them for friends, and then I build for I try to keep that very strict kind of person that I work for is like somebody who's going to enjoy it like I will.
Yeah.
So like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like so that's like I get a huge kick out of making something for somebody and it like them just gushing over it and like having
Yeah,
a great
man.
time. And I'm like, that's
what made me start doing it too. People,
So-
you know, that reaction, even every time I still light one up, it's like the best. And knowing that other people are getting that kick. But
yeah, because like I did a few for some people, and they were just a complete Karen
Oh, man.
about it the whole
Yeah.
time, just like getting all pissy and shit. And then I was like, "Here you go, man," and they were like, "Cool." And then like I'll wait for a while, and I'm like, "Hey, did you get it?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I sold it." And I'm like, "What do we do this for, man?" And it's just like you ragged me for like a week or two, and then you got it, and then like in 2 days you sold it. Go with someone else, dude. Like go with someone else.
I know. I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, man, I've had customers like that. What I've had such a bad one recently. I was like, I could just pull the pin on all of this and just do my day job. Like it was.
I mean,
I would seriously get like 30 messages in a row, but each message was like half a book.
Yeah.
And no response or anything, and he'd just start rattling off like it was just this one-way conversation with himself.
It's their hilt, their money. I get it. You know what I mean? But it's also like I'm not a store, dude. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm happy to have a chat to people, but man, this one was unreasonable. It was endless, like for weeks on end.
Yeah, man. I had somebody one time. I mean, it was like every hour on the hour. I was like, bro, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, I don't know any other way to tell you that I'm still working on it. Like, people get excited.
That's it. I think that's like I've had a few chats like with with people and like my wife as well. Like she's got a business degree and stuff like that. So and she's like, you need to just pick your customer base. You know, like a lot of people have said it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to just say, no, that one's not going to be one. And,
well, dude, you really got to screen people in a way. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I like to have conversations with people beforehand. I can tell real quick if somebody's going to be a problem or if they're just not in it for the right reasons, I guess. I can tell a scammer. I can smell a scammer a mile away. I'm like, dude, you just want this to flip and make a quick buck. And like, I don't like the way you're talking to me. So like, peace out.
I get one that creeps in every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm good over here.
Yeah. Remember that one dude, Jeremy, that was going to you and me like secretly and pretend like he wasn't, and like I was like, do you not know that, Jeremy? Because I was like, hey, Jeremy, have you heard this guy?
Dude, he was just copying. Yeah, he was copying and pasting the messages.
Yeah, and it was and he was like, he got really mad at me, like went off on me because he wanted a staff like double-bladed saber with all the bells and whistles, and it was expensive. And I was like, buddy, you're asking for 2 lightsabers technically.
Yeah.
He was like, your labor is that much for this? He was like, what about a Sith discount? And I said, nah, dude. He was like, I'm a Sith Lord, and I was like, I don't care. I'm not playing this.
Yeah, I'm a businessman.
Dude, and then Jeremy, what'd you say, Jeremy? Because he said the same thing to Jeremy. That's why we were laughing. And he was like, he asked Jeremy for the Sith Lord discount. Jeremy goes, that is the Sith Lord discount. Yeah, man. Some people are just like, it's like, dude, you don't go to I'm not saying we're, comparing it, but the best I could think of is an artist who paints something. And you're like, hey, man, paint this for me. And then just completely nag them and like be awful about it. It's like, dude, just trust the process. You went to
I think that's where it kind of grates on you is when you start getting messages telling you how to do the work that you specialize in, hence why they've come to you.
Yeah.
Or they're asking, like you've sent them I sent this an update photo, just saying, just started on your thing. Like his wasn't even due to get in line, but I knew he was anxious. So I made a wee start on some weathering, sent him an update shot, and then it was just picking apart, like the weathering's not done how he wanted it. And I'm like, dude, here's the little comment saying that I've just started. I'll finish up, when I get around to it.
Yeah, man. There's a certain level.
But yeah, it's you understand that and trusting you with pretty decent coin and all that sort of stuff too. So you bear it in mind. But there's kind of a line now that I've found that I'm not going to have crossed.
Right. How long have you been doing this, Ollie?
I think I got into the actual hobby and like started and just installing for myself probably mid 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I've probably been set up at like with the business for about just over a year, maybe 15 months or something like that.
Oh, they let anyone in here, dude.
Yeah.
What up, dude?
That's awesome, though.
What's up, Jesse?
Yeah.
We'll let this
So,
guy
yeah,
in.
I just started off as a hobby, took a few commissions, like getting the feelers out and seeing if anyone would be interested in it, and it just started sort of building. And yeah, the feedback coming back was good, and then obviously word of mouth gets around. So,
Yeah.
and especially being over here in Aussie, man, there's only very few people that actually would offer it as a business.
That's what that's what I know.
There's a few people around that will just do it for themselves and fly behind the radar and
I
do
noticed y'all.
installs that you'd never know about. But,
I noticed y'all when you pop up because there's really not that many that suggest.
No.
I have people ask me like, "Hey, I'm over, here," and I'm like, "I only know like 2 or 3." Like, there's
Yeah,
really
man.
not that many people over there.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a few good other one like installers around. Toby over on the West Coast at Chicken Walker, and
Yeah.
and then like Nick, who's down in Melbourne, like Nick's Ignis is his name on Facebook. Does some good stuff too. So it's a few round, but yeah, a lot of it funnels my way now. Obviously, like 'cause, I know Sean and Leon at Jawas quite well as well, so I'm getting sort of fed through that way. I get a lot coming in from Cal in the UK when people are reaching out to him about someone on this side of the planet. It's good. As I appreciate all that, like forward business. It's especially coming from guys that are in that position where they're quite big and well known.
Let's see.
Testament to your work.
Hey,
I'm trying to catch up on these
A
comments.
testament to your work, when
man.
when those guys refer you.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. It spurs you on, especially after you have some of those customers we were just referring to.
Let's see. Yeah, CFX has gesture controls. That's right.
Twist off is not it on CFX right now, though.
Yeah. It's not
Twist on and off is not it.
I don't think it's that great either. I haven't really messed with it much, but yeah, from what I've seen, it can use improvements for sure. Brian, what can I build you for $17, dude? It's gonna be a mystery gift, a mystery project.
Let's have a sandwich.
A sandwich? Oh, I see it. Dude, I'll build you a $17 sandwich. Change your life, bro. Let's see. Daniel, yeah, I am working on that Starkiller.
Oh, AA battery. Finishes painting his rescuer. Oh, guys, I got my Luke Hilt yesterday.
Is that the new one? The one that I don't like the box?
Yeah, the ugly one.
Yeah, let me see the box.
Dude, it's huge.
What's up, Jeff? Sir Peanut Butter.
What's up, Jeff?
Corey, with the new Profi boards, do you still have to flash the board and change stuff? I would imagine so. That's kind of the process of it.
All right, so this is the stunt.
Mike, what's up, dude?
I'll put the box on for you, but this is the stunt grips. They're super thick.
Okay.
You get that extra blade depth. Jeremy, you want to install it for me?
Yeah.
Cool.
You getting
I'm gonna
it
say,
installed.
yeah,
Wow. All
I
right.
know. I'm sending it to Iron Destiny Props. He's gonna paint it for me, but then
Yes.
yeah, I want Jeremy to do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I whenever you're
And
like,
it comes
on
with
install, like,
two tops. So here's the belt hanger part, which is it's more like what you'd expect. The thinner rings. Yeah, it's dope.
Nice.
You just switch them out. It's got hidden whatchamacallit, blade retention.
How that put you up?
He's got a screen share.
No, I don't.
No.
You put solo on the, or you could drag me over. You could switch me. Like click my.
Drag you over?
Yeah.
Drag him, dude.
Pretty sure. Yep.
Drag and drop.
Yeah. Nice.
So there's the emitter. Comes off. So it's got the blade retention in that. And then
Got some decent blade depth.
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, on the on this one, yeah. Well, this is the only one that could take a blade, but
That's definitely for putting a blade in because it's got that.
yeah, this is the
Yeah.
well, it's a different top. So look how thick the rings are. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's huge.
What's up, Pam?
What's up, Mac?
And
Man? You like it?
There's Oh, I fucking love it.
Mm.
Once it gets painted, it'll look really good.
Yeah.
That's
Who'd you say was painting it?
Iron Destiny. Yeah.
Right on.
Now the box is nasty, dude. Comes with another pommel, like a vented pommel. Bro. The clamp card's super dope. It's super shiny.
Made of brass, yeah.
It's heavy too. Yeah, the box is massive. Super tall when it's sitting off the saber. But
Oh, here we go. Here's that box.
yeah,
Wait,
the
screws and the air. Well, the arrows don't look that small here.
the arrows are pretty small. They're tiny.
Okay.
And then the screw holes, when the screws go in, they're huge, and they're supposed to.
Oh, the screws aren't in yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're supposed to stick out a little bit.
I don't like. That's the one thing I don't like is the box.
Yeah, it's tall when it's on the saber. Like,
What?
you know what I'm saying?
No thanks. I mean, it's cool. It's accurate. It's like
And these parts are a little sharp. The box is a little sharp. But everything else feels all right. And it came with a little nick, but I ain't too mad about it. All right.
I hated a little nick one time.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say something.
Hope he's not watching.
I couldn't think of it.
Hope he's not watching. So, yeah, I'm hyped on it.
I think he's
Oh,
watching.
hey, Cody's up in here.
Watching the page.
And it was only $175.
That's not bad. Okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
And he still got them. There's still some on the. He said mine has a couple bucks on the rings. Oof, that's worse, I think. My rings are all fine, I think.
Oh, $175 for a hilt. We're like, yeah, that's nothing. Like some people are like half the budget.
Yeah, you got good blade depth.
You start to like rationalize spending.
Really
that
good
money.
blade depth,
I
actually.
love that. That's my favorite part about this hobby. People
A lot of talk going around right now about the quality of those sabers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then guess who came out with some really good Obi-Wans? KR. They look awesome.
KR does
Yeah.
good work.
I have the 89 version, and now I'm seeing KRs. I'm like, God damn it. He's really gonna make me buy. He's really gonna.
Bloody nice.
Yeah, he's really gonna make me buy two of the same hilt that has slight differences.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck. It's my favorite hilt. I'm gonna unashamedly admit.
See, I'm trying to collect all the live action hilts, and there is a difference between the two.
Yeah.
It's very small, but it's there, I guess. So, I guess I need to do it. But then I have to sell this
Gotta
one.
have him.
Shouldn't have any problem selling the 89.
No, yeah. So it was my stream now, bitch.
Hey, Jeremy, I think I perfected this now. This kill switch in that little slot.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how I could reinforce the tray, so it's like it's gonna be solid. Good day.
I'm gonna just use hot glue.
Heck yeah, dude! Zip tie it down to the.
Yeah. I'm actually using your chassis, Ollie, for this Lost Wolf or Lone Wolf.
Oh yeah. Good.
Lost Wolf, Lone Wolf,
The Lost Wolf.
Lost Wolf.
Yeah, man, that thing was fun to design, like the switch section.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean just goes, I've got an idea. Here's the toggle. It goes in and does this. And then he sent me the model of the hilt, and I just designed it around that.
Yeah, I liked it, man. I've not seen anything like it.
See it.
Yeah. It takes a bit of like. So with that part of the chassis that goes in, I originally made it so it was a bit of a tight fit, but it's still like when you then put the actual main part of the chassis in, it was liable to move. So I've made it slightly smaller than the actual internal of the hilt, and you just use some Captain tape or something to get that fit where it's snug but able to come out for any maintenance should it ever need it, that kind of thing. But then once it's in there, and butts up, you just sort of have to maneuver it by millimeters, and then that toggle's just a dream to use.
Yeah. That's actually.
Yeah, he sent me a few
It's the first part,
year.
part I put together because I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he sent me a few, like the Sidious that he's doing as well. Like coming up with an idea for that one was challenging. Given the
28 millimeter, nothing though, right?
Hi.
28 millimeter speaker.
Nah. Honestly, the speaker thing's not. So it says
That was like a thing that was a thing he said.
You could take one out of a packet and put it in the space and it would fit. But as soon as you try to put it in any kind of chassis or thing, nah. Like so, like this is one that I've just finished up here for someone. So it just drops like straight in the top of the hilt, and then there's the speaker.
Okay.
Connects on like
so it won't take 28.
This is a 22.
Wow,
it's
okay.
like that's so shallow. I tried to work a 24. Like you could do something bigger, but it would have to be hardwired, and then you go down that whole route of how the hell do you hardwire everything in and then change to get to the board and etc. etc. So, given the 22, man, the sound coming out of the thing was still pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I have some 22s that kick ass.
Yeah. These are just the ones from KR. Like they're good. But yeah, like nice to be able to just you undo the emitter part, and this thing just slides right out. You could drop it in. If you got the set at 2, you just drop it in and out, kind of thing. Removable battery, like. In something that's ridiculously small. So.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not about the size, it's about the performance, you guys. Whoops. From Bullet.
Hell yeah.
I was like,
start trying to do this more.
Dude, yeah, I need to. I'm trying to catch up on these comments. Every time I look up, there's like
He's on Facebook and YouTube, so it's doubled up.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude, this is popping off. Oh, I see the icons. Okay, that makes sense. I never noticed that. I never noticed the Facebook and the YouTube icons.
We never do it, but Jeremy does it.
Smart,
Mm-hmm.
What are you working on, Albert?
Got a Fallen V3.
Nice.
Proppy install. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my next chassis to design since I got Jeremy's in here to weather.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I'm going to install mine, man. I've installed so many, I just don't want to.
You're over it, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to design a chassis while I had the time, while I had it in hand. Because I don't think I'm gonna buy one. So
the Saber's dope though.
I'm happy with my V1 after like messing with it.
Yeah.
And getting it like better looking all around. And I'm like, man, I'm good. I don't really need to. I've done so many V2s, Fallen V2s, weathering them, and a couple installs on them, and I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, Mac, I love the Fallens too.
Tell you one that's challenging for me right now is I'm doing for Andrew a Koran, like the solo hold one. This body comes off, right? Like you take the screw and you can pull it off. He doesn't want a removable chassis, so I gotta do a fixed chassis.
Oh damn!
So I'm having to drill out the
spring peg in there.
Holder. There's a holder that has. I already started because like there's 2 peg holes in this one, and they were way too small and frail. I was like, that's a weak point. It's gonna snap, and it did on all the test fits. So I drilled out a little bit of it so I can make my own chassis in there. And I'm waiting on a bigger drill bit. I had to order a 20 millimeter drill bit so I can bore this hole out. But once I do, it'll be a,
yes,
static chassis.
That's dope.
That's that whole adapt and overcome shit. He was like, if you can, please do it because I don't want it fully removable. And I was like, don't tell me that because I will definitely try and do a fixed chassis if you're cool with me cutting into it.
I know they feel like they're a rarity nowadays. Everything's like so removable and stuff. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always like doing a fixed static chassis build if I can. Easiest way to do it.
yeah.
But some of these hilts, man, they're so like the diameter changes and they're small and all that stuff, and you have to go, all right, this is going to remove here. This is a spring tab. Like, there's so many things to get it to like function right. But you can always back in the day, it used to just be hardwire everything and cram in that hilt close pommel. Like whatever happens.
Yeah. I can see this comment from Max. Max's Geekdom. Yeah, I've done a few drop-offs and pickups with customers before. Just kind of it depends on how my day's looking. If I'm at work or if I'm busy with the family and stuff. But you can always send me a message. Let me know where you are. I don't think I'll go out of my way to make sure I'm home if you want to do it on any given day. But if I'm here and you want to do it, then fine. Yeah, no problem. Send me a message. I'm in Newcastle, in New South Wales. I've had one person in particular has dropped off 2 or 3 to me. She drives down the coast and drops them off and comes back later when she's up for work or whatever and picks them up. So it's nice to see people in that regard sometimes too. But also mindful that it's my family home. You don't know who you could be meeting on the internet.
Yeah, I met people in person, but not in my house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want.
Yeah, it's a whole other level, isn't it? Like I see, the only couple of people that have been here have been people I've chatted to a lot. And, yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, who was the guy who was parked outside your house that one time? He was like, "Hey, I'm outside your house."
Brian.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah.
Jeez.
He drives a truck and he drove right by my house.
Fucking weirdo. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not coming in, dude. That's a flaming bag of poo on the doorstep, and I'm gonna be in the bushes waiting for Solo Sabers to come out and keep that bag.
No fucking bushes over here, dude. We're gonna see you running down the street.
Good, dude. Well, I'm one of those kinds of criminals that wants you to know that I did it. You know what I mean? I don't want to get caught secretly with a flaming bag of poo. Oh my god! I told you that story in the Jeremy, didn't I? First time I did that with my cousin, like
a bag of poop.
Yeah. It was like I was staying in this small town in Red Bay, Alabama, because the hurricane happened, and we drove over there because it was like a safe distance. And these kids, like, they took me, like, I was like dirt bike riding, and
the hurricane wasn't enough for them. You had to put bags of poop on their porch too.
Dude, no, it's worse. Well, no, there wasn't a hurricane over there. It was here in my town. So we went like it's like 7 hours from here. But no, dude, these country kids took me like dirt bike riding and all that stuff, which I've done a bunch anyways. But I was like, they were basically like, what can we do to entertain, big city man or whatever? So like, it took me cow tipping, which I've never done before, because I was like, I've never done that before. And it was zero success. Like, there was nothing. Those cows are terrifying. But then they were like, all right, well, we just got talking about the flaming bag of poo thing, right? And they're like, all right, well, let's hit it. Let's do it. And so this one kid, he literally like duded in this bag. I was gagging and crying, laughing. But they go and put it on this guy's porch, light it, and ring the doorbell and run. And I'm off in the bushes. But as soon as they ring the doorbell and take off as fast as they can, the door opens in like less than 5 seconds, and the dude punts the bag. So this like flaming bag of poo goes flying across the yard, and he's running out. Like he's like in like his boxers and like boots and shit. And he's running after us full sprint. And so we're all running to the woods, and we finally lose him. And then I'm like, oh my god, he was so ready. Like, what the hell? And they were like, yeah, man, we hit him like twice a week. And I was like, what? I was like, you can't do the same house over and over again. I was like, that's how it works. But it was so funny because I was like, y'all should have warned me that this is like something that he's like waiting for. I was not ready, dude.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I've done cow tipping a lot.
Yeah, I've never we went and they were like, those cows wouldn't budge, and then they got mean, and I was like, oh god, I'm out of here, dude.
Y'all are wild.
Dude, I'll never. I mean, this was like 15 years ago. You know what I mean?
Well,
that was a long time ago. This was before iPhones, dude. We had to entertain ourselves.
Oh yeah, no internet.
You had to make your own memes.
Yeah, we had to make our own memes, dude. Old whatever his guy's name is punted that. I'll never forget that flaming bag of poop flying through the air, man. It was like the dude punted it. Like he went like across the yard. And it was like the flame tail was like I was just like, holy shit. It was a M. Night Shyamalan twist like nobody's business.
Oh damn.
Albert.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
That's a sick burn, dude. You might want some aloe vera for that burn. Might get some gauze, some bandage on that sick burn you just got, dude. Good God.
Respect.
True. That's a good one. Jesse, what are you working on, dude?
Nothing.
Being a bitch, dude. That's what you're working on. God dang it.
Just dropped the font today.
Yeah, dude. I'm taking the day off.
No shit, dude. You
Yeah.
dropped a couple fonts in the last few weeks.
I do one every week.
I'm just saying, like it's been-
Every Saturday
how many is
for the past like 11 weeks now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
God dang.
That's working.
Well, yeah. And Tails was like
Tails was like, yeah,
5, I think,
5.
in 1 week. That was rough.
You did 5 fonts in 1 week?
Yep. I did 5 fonts in like 3 days. Not even. And I put it out a day early. I didn't put it out Saturday. I was like, fuck it, I want to do it now. And I did one for Jeremy like a week ago.
You did.
Actually, it was a week ago, right? You do these every
Last Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Yep. I usually do them on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday for Ollie today, though.
Yeah.
No, fair. He's in the future.
In the future.
Great Scott.
Straight up.
You see they came out with some merch for Back to the Future?
Huh? No.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's sick, dude.
New Back to the Future merchandise?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's go.
Didn't they have Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox like modeling it in this stuff as well? Some of the photos.
Where,
Yeah,
where do I find
that's
this
the
at?
one.
Just Google it. Back to the Future shop. Yeah. Okay. Dang, the jacket is $350. The vest, Marty McFly vest. That's pretty dope, though.
Oh yeah.
It's cool, but it's not $350 cool.
No.
Yeah, because like, when would you actually like? Oh, there's an embroidered vest for $64. Why is that one?
I'll tell you the
It's
one that
autographed.
Oh, it's signature edition. It's
Yeah.
actually got Michael J. Fox on. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
the
the
one-
same thing, just without that.
one that I really wanted was the Nike Reeboks, Ripley's Nike Reeboks. Did you ever see those? Those were like a couple $100, and I was like, "Oh, dude, the aliens!" Like, I'd totally rock that. kind of like the McFly Nikes, you know? Which those are nuts. People pay big money for that shit.
Yo, the hoverboard though, let me buy that.
Right.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was for sale. I thought it was
No, it's not on there.
He's
But I'm
standing
sure
there.
I know people make them.
Yeah.
Just like the
Yeah, that
lightsaber
hoverboard
community,
would be
there's a whole Back to the Future. Dude, recently I've been seeing Toy Story stuff pop up a lot. And it's pretty
What?
cool.
Really?
Like people make like super accurate Toy Story toys.
Damn.
There's a dude on YouTube, like,
Yeah,
had a whole channel, and he just like 3D prints his own head
Yep.
sculpts. And
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's
Dude.
super cool.
it looks pretty dope.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Did you see the Tim Allen, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen ones that he did? They made it so it's like one, like Woody and Buzz, but it's actually
Yeah,
got
but
realistic
it's
head
their heads.
sculpts of them. Yeah, they're
Dude,
like pretty creepy.
people go out and they make their own voice boxes
Yeah.
for Woody, because what was the actor for Woody? I'm horrible.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, and his brother actually did all the
Does all
voices
the
for the
toys,
toys, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people actually went in to the movie and took the
proper lines of
the proper lines, and made their own voice boxes to put in their Woodies. So
Yeah,
they don't get his brother, they get the actual, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
dude,
man.
people are going hard. It's like lightsaber community,
Wow.
but Toy Story toys. Yeah, I want to like join one of the groups and just look around in it and see what people are doing, because they have like Facebook groups and stuff. But they'll do like Mr. Potato Head,
Yeah.
Buzz, Woody. Yeah, I mean everybody.
The next thing you know, Jesse's making Toy Story fonts.
Do it. I would totally take more.
I mean, I could get some pretty clean dialogue. So
Yeah, man. That's got to be done, eh? I can put it on my daughter's lightsaber.
Like, I
And then-
think it'd be kind of cool to have the actual toys, but that's another hobby I cannot pick up. Like if I started collecting other things,
Yeah,
like I force myself not to collect anything from Marvel, and it's tough.
I've been down that rabbit hole and like had to bail out. But
Yeah, like I would
got
love,
collections,
you
like,
know.
I'm gonna admit it. I've got the Toy Story toys, like the collector's edition.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like they're pretty legit.
Yeah.
My daughter's claimed them. I'm kind of like, hey, yeah, you play with it, but it's
And
probably
they come in like the actual boxes, like they do in the movie, right? Like
nah, they're not identical. Eh?
Oh,
I've
okay.
tried, but yeah,
because that'd be sick.
yeah, man. I'm sure someone you can just like design it up yourself. And
Oh,
get it
yeah.
made. Now those signature series ones go for a fortune now.
Mm.
You could buy them for $150 2 years ago, and then they'll be pushing $1,000 now.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
never mind.
Damn.
For a toy,
Yeah,
an actual toy,
a
not a
toy
lightsaber, a
replica
toy.
of a toy. Like, yeah.
I never heard of Nerd Forge, Brian. Is that a YouTube channel? Zach.
Hey Zach.
What other hobbies do you guys have outside of here?
Nothing.
This is it.
No.
Pissing off my girlfriend, dude. That's one of my favorite hobbies.
I like
What's that?
music.
Making my girlfriend mad.
Yeah. I think me existing makes my wife mad.
Oh. Pretty good. Outside of this, I mean, prop building in general. So that kind of goes all like Star Wars is not my only thing that I like.
Mm.
I mean, it is the majority now. Like most of what I do is Star Wars related, hobby or whatever.
Mm.
But every now and then I'll branch off and try to build other props and stuff like that. But I don't know. Hobbies. I mean, I play music, skateboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
You play music?
Yeah, I've been in a band for almost 20 years now.
Sweet.
That's insane, Benji. That's a long
pretty
ass
wild.
time.
Yeah, it's we started in 2005 ish.
I was 12. That was Revenge of the Sith, bro.
Yeah, I just graduated high school. And,
Yeah, you were 18, right?
It was like
Yeah.
it was like a,
2005. How was I? I was 19. Yeah.
we played.
I was
When I was like
12.
I was like
Baby.
But yeah, we played a lot and consecutively over the years, and then I left for like 2 or 3 of those years. Well, yeah, something like 2 or 3 years. Well, they kept playing, and then I eventually came back, and I've been back for like 8 years, 8 or 9 years since then. Like, some people, grown up, moved across country for jobs or whatever. But we always end up playing at least a couple times a year,
That's
and
cool.
yeah, man, it's pretty wild.
What style of music?
It's like hardcore, like I guess Southern rock. I don't know. It's hard to put it in a specific. I don't know.
Alabama metal.
Yeah, rock and roll tide, dude. That's what we call it. It's like screaming and like like Southern grunge metal, I guess.
Yeah, wicked.
Oh wow.
Kind of hard to explain, but yeah, man.
Where can we? Have you got? Is any of the stuff up on YouTube? Any gigs?
Yeah, you can watch. We have one little music video that my bass player who just recently passed away. He made the video for it, and he has a bunch of stuff on the channel and all that stuff. Or his page and whatnot. I
Yeah.
haven't really looked at it in a while just because it's kind of heartbreaking. But
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, the music video is pretty fun. He like collected a bunch of like clips from over the years of different shows and kind of put it together to this one thing. But we got a lot of new songs that we're like trying to do and whatnot. But I don't know when it's all gonna come together. But hopefully we'll have a new, better recordings and all that stuff by this next year. Because we never really messed around with getting like really good recordings.
Come record with me.
Yeah, dude, it'd be fun.
You know, I'd make you sound fucking insane.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. It's we've been kicking up around the idea of putting together a bunch of songs and a new EP and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
This was obviously this last year. Adam was working on a bunch of songs, so we've got like 3 or 4 songs that Adam wrote that we're gonna play.
Yeah,
we're gonna finish.
There you go.
They're gonna finish. They're sick too. I was like, man, Adam's a way better guitar player than I am. Like, he wrote some good shit.
Look at this comment right here.
Damn.
You were 6 years old while I was on the stage spitting beer on people and then making out with a bunch of groupies, dude.
So that means AA batteries like young 20, lower 20s.
Yeah, dude.
I'm right there with you, Max.
I lived a hard rock life, dude.
Really? You were 25? Damn.
I'm 42.
What's up, Dad?
35, dude. You're grounded.
I'm 42.
What is this? Is a Hangover when they have the intervention with him? He's like, I'm 42. I'm 42. He's like, a 41-year-old man. I'm 42. Dude, Alan's so funny that.
I've seen that before too, Zach. It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Still thought girls were you in 2005, dude. I thought girls were not you back in 1993. I was like on the playground, like, what's up, girl? We going to the monkey bars? Me too. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. We're going to the same monkey bars. You want some help? And then it wasn't until 2018 where I started to go, ew, girls are gross. Whole different flip side of that story.
Well, Jesse, you said you play music too. Drums,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, drums, guitar, I record. I used to record music all the time, but now I just do this.
Nice. I'm just,
Yeah,
I like.
But I mean, I like doing it. Now,
Yeah.
now I can enjoy it and not do it for money. You know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, Jesse. One of my friends that he's huge into like the metal scene and like he's got a great voice too. Like he can scream. I'm just like, dude, you sound like a demon. I don't know how you do it. But that was he was one that when we were on the vacation together, he saw pictures of us and he was like, holy shit, you're hanging out with Jesse Kirkbride? And I was like, yeah, dude, he's right here. I can knock him out as we speak.
I could knock him out.
Knock him out. And he was just like, that's crazy. I love his work and all that stuff. And I was just like, lightsaber stuff? And he's like, no, music. And I was like, oh, nerd. I was like, you're a music nerd. But yeah, I was like, what a small world, man. Like, I wouldn't have put that together that he would be like a huge fan of Jesse's, like his recordings, music recordings and shit. My boy's a legend in 2 different franchises, man. What's up?
Nah.
I'll knock him out in both franchises. I'm scared. Just kidding, dude.
What's up, Michael?
We were talking about this the other day, talking about seeing Revenge of the Sith in 2005 in theaters. Dude, I went in, was it 96, 97 when they did the special editions in theaters?
Me too.
My dad. I went with my dad, so I saw the original trilogy in theaters too, but it wasn't during the time. It was 96. I think it was 1996, 97. They re-released them in throughout the year, so I went and saw all 3 the original movies in theaters. I'd already seen them 100 times before that.
Yeah. That was, I grew up with like VHS of the unedited versions.
Dude, I have the VHS ones.
Yeah.
Of the original, Star
I think
Wars.
we went for like my 12th birthday to Return of the Jedi, like at the theater. So the special edition came out. I think that morning I got the Force FX toy Luke's got, like Return of the Jedi lightsaber. Half the blade already sticking out, and so I quickly dealt with that, pulled the thing apart, ripped the blade out, so it was authentic. They had that like lit up in the theaters and stuff. It was pretty good.
Double battery, you were born in 1999. Good God, man.
Wow.
You're grounded, bro.
That was a year after I graduated.
What's crazy is all of you guys don't even know that Carter was born in 2005.
No way.
Born,
Dude, that's when I graduated. Shit.
he wasn't. I'm kidding, dude. He was born in
Oh,
like
okay. I
2000.
was gonna say.
No, I spent a while once I realized how young Carter was compared to me. I spent a while just being like, hold on, dude. Were you born after the Lord of the Rings? I was like, were you born after the Matrix? Like, all these things that I could find, I was just like close to like when he was born. Yeah.
You asked him if he'd ever use a rotary phone. That one got me.
Spinning.
You know what a rotary phone is?
I grew up with those. It had like four numbers was their phone number.
Dude, yeah, that's one thing. I asked my my girlfriend's kid. I was like, hey, because it just popped in my head. I was like, hey, do you have like my number or your mom's number memorized in case of an emergency? And he was like, he has like his mom's and his grandma's or whatever. But I was like, like when I was a kid, I had to memorize everyone's phone number because you didn't have it saved and just put, you always had to punch it in. Yeah. So like at 16 years old, I had like 20 different phone numbers just memorized. I'm just and then like calling me like, hey dude, all right, But like I thought about that and I was like, dude, if like even now if something happened and I was like, oh, I gotta call somebody for help. And
I don't have your phone number memorized. Yeah.
Who am I gonna call? Like I know my sister's number by heart because it's one number away from mine. You know what I mean? Like it ends in a different number. So I'm like, all right, I can memorize that. It's basically the same thing across the board, but it's crazy, man. Grandparents had a rotary phone up until like 5 years ago. Heck yeah. I used to play with that rotary phone all the time, man. When I was a kid, just sit there and it was the first fidget spinner. It was the world's
Frozen.
hell yeah, 8-track. 8-track's way before my time.
That was a little bit before my time too.
I still have my a lot of my VHS tapes though, and a VCR. I bought a VCR, like maybe 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I'm gonna buy this VCR because it's cheap, and like, what if they stop making them? So like, I bought this. Yeah. I bought a VCR. It's like technically brand new. I've only used it a few times, but it's nostalgic as hell to hook it up and put a VHS in and go, oh yeah, I gotta rewind it. You know what I mean? Like you just sit there and like, it's definitely interesting. Cole, how'd that chassis turn out, dude? That you did the other day? You installed it?
It was a hair too long. So
that's all good.
You live and you learn.
That's all good. That happens every single time.
Getting out another part. I need to try the. I keep having bad adhesion problems on printing, so I need to spray more hairspray, I think, this time.
Yeah, I use, as ghetto as it is, I use that blue tape. It's some kind of like, I get it from the craft store, not like Walmart or the or like Home Depot or whatever. But it has like it's more of like a grippier foam top to it, but it is a blue tape, like a painter's tape. And I have just had such great success with that I never went to the glue stick or the hairspray or any of that other stuff.
I just used the hairspray ones. I probably went too light. I did finish this though just now.
Oh,
nice.
Is that the newer model or?
Nope, it's the older. I got them on the clearance, and then Jeremy etched them for me. So.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
What's up? Those Vader's vaults, man. Every time I pick one up, I'm always shocked at how like slim it is.
Mm-hmm.
And light. They're
Yeah,
light.
very light.
Yeah.
Extremely light. That's a good point.
Very light.
I finished first.
Y'all done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely playing with like the smallest measurements right now, trying to get this kill switch to be able to print. That's what sucks, Jeremy. I'm literally in like, you know, the 0.001 diameters to like get this thing to show up in the slicer program, but still be able to fit in the piece and my kill switch.
Yeah, like I was telling you before we went live, I sent mine off to get printed in MDF, so I hope it's right.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be good, dude. You're really spot on. Like, I think one of the last chassis I used from you, I was like, dude, everything popped in without like needing to be sanded and all that. Like, everything was such a beautiful pressure fit.
Benji loves that pressure fit.
I do love pressure fit. Who don't like a pressure fit? Who don't like to give it a little, you know what I mean, on the way in? Come on. That clip though, that little snap is such a gratifying noise. It's like popping bubble wrap, you know.
The pressure fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Try to make my boards that way so you don't have to tape them or glue them.
Yeah, I've gotten that way too. All my boards are, you know, I don't ever use tape or hot glue or zip ties or any of that bullshit.
Whatever, dude. I know you have a pack of zip ties over there.
I got 2 packs of zip ties. Dude, hey, as soon as he sent those zip ties to me, I opened it up and I went, hell yeah. I went over and like, I actually needed to get some for my printer and something else.
I used them on my Jeep.
Yeah, dude. As soon as I busted that bag open, I was like, that son of a bitch. Because I was in on the joke of him sending it to you. So I was just like waiting. And then once I saw it, I was like, haha, got him. And then Jesse was like, check your mail. And I was like, no. I was like, you bitch. So yeah, once I popped it open, I was like, I needed these. And I put them to use, man. Put them some bitches to use.
I'm going to wire this board and then I'll be done.
I'm about to do my first and final, hopefully, test print of this piece. Let's see.
Any chance anyone can make a crystal chamber chassis for my Fallen V3? Yep.
Show can.
Yep.
All right, there we go. Success. Let's get that test print, get the height right. Daddy wants to get new Starkiller. Lightsaber.
Jesse, do you have any surprises for Black Friday?
Yeah, I'll have a sale. That's it, though. Nothing new. Wait, what? Black Friday? Well, I'll have a fun the next day. Well, okay, yeah, the sale will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Very cool.
And yeah, and it'll be 50% off too. So that's it.
I got a Black Friday sale going on. All moms are 50% off. Mom services.
Damn, did you selling your mom like that?
I would easily. No shame, dude. We'll split the money. She'll be all right with it. Dude, actually, what's funny is whenever Jeremy did the T-shirts about
So then you guys are only getting 25% each.
what was it, like loving Benji's mom since like 2017 or something like that. She saw the pictures of the shirts or whatever, and I was like, yes, he's seriously selling those. And she was just like, seriously. But Jeremy sent us the money, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna buy her like some dinner or something from it. That was so funny. Literally, Jeremy sold pictures of.
Calling Jeremy Sunday.
What the hell? What the-
Watch out, dude. Siri's listening to you.
How did that even happen? That's never happened before. And I tried to call some dude that I was like worked with like 3 years ago. Sorry, bro. Yeah, how funny is
What's
that?
up, dude?
What's up, bro? How you been? Just butt dialing you 5 years later. Yeah, Jeremy sold some shirts, janking on my mom, and we split the money to buy food. How's that? How's that for, the status of America right now?
Told me you took her to McDonald's. Cheap bastard.
Yeah, dude. I was like dollar menu, and I'm pocketing the rest, dude. That's all you get. He called me back.
So Peanut Butter says he's wearing it.
Is he really?
Yeah. Three more wires. I don't usually have sabers for a long time, but I've had this one for a little bit. I feel bad about it.
What, 3 days?
I probably had this for a month and a half.
That ain't that bad, Jeremy.
Benji, I got a 2.0.
About a year and a half.
Yeah, it's not a year and a half.
You gotta do it, bro. Double A. Built that Starkiller, dude. That's the number one rite of passage. I'm a firm believer that everyone should build their own
There you
SK.
Mm.
Dude, what is going on? My shit is all over the place.
I'll try to finish this up next week, I think. Maybe my next stream I'll install this guy. I gotta lay the bars and not kill myself.
If they go well, I might need some bars from you, Jeremy.
You can do
I
it.
got none with my kit, and so a fucking bit of a problem.
You don't have any in that conversion kit?
Nah, they didn't come with it.
Oh shit. I guess at this point you're lucky to have even gotten the kit though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. It's an easy fix. Like you can just go and buy some brass rod and just, do something with it.
I'm so far on these, dude. I can't keep up. Can't keep up with the chat. It's popping off, dude. Saturday seems like everyone's chilling on the chat. Dude, you can do the cuts, Double A. It's not that bad, seriously. He's talking about Double A is talking about doing a Starkiller with his SK or with his 2.0.
Oh, good.
Yeah, dude, the cuts aren't really that bad. You just really take your time, draw it out. I usually what I do is I draw my lines out, like measured it out, and then I cut it a little on the like a little bit past my line, not much, so that way I can file it down flush. So it's
Use
better.
Use some graph paper to draw your pen enough. It'll help you.
The graph paper really helps out a lot. I need to do it on some of. I'm gonna do it on my next one because I got sometimes you get a little off on your screws if you're not really good at it, and that's the only part that I get a little OCD on. And you always hate your own work, but it is what it is.
That's what bugs me about this one. I bought this one secondhand from the SK page, and he had already done the cut.
Yeah,
and I didn't see that he had screwed these in already too, and they were pretty janky. I tried to straighten them up, but
dude, you know what you could do, and a lot of people did this back in the day, was shave off the thread and just JB weld the.
That's what I did.
That's
Oh,
what
you
I
did
did
that?
with 3
Okay.
liner. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
opened up the hole so I could move it around a little bit, and then JB welded it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did it. Just gives you that room for error and to get it right, even as it sits.
I was so close on this one, but it's one of those ones that I did way back in the day before. I mean, this was the first one, but I'm off by like a tiny hair on one of them, and I'm like, oh, that sucks, but it's still like not the end of the world, you know.
It's a Starkiller, man. I mean,
That's another
you got
thing.
some-
Yeah,
You got some leeway.
I might mess with it. I think it's worth it, but again, like I said, it's so minimal that I feel like if I did mess with it, I'd just be doing more damage than I need to.
The chassis I did will work on a Fury though. If I could put it in that. It's not too
Oh,
short.
nice.
This is the other one you did. Put some grips on it today. Feels
Where'd you
good.
get the grips?
The custom saber shop. They sell ones that just match up perfectly. So
That old custom saber shop is one of my favorite places.
I love them.
Saber shop. It was nice when I lived in Idaho because I'd order something from them and I'd get it the next day.
Dude, that's great. That'd be dangerous for me though.
They ship stuff out fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
They did.
that's why, dude. That's why I started like doing more MHS stuff when I first started, because you know back in the olden days of lightsabers, back in before the Great Depression, it was it took months to get a saber, and then if you were like, I'll just build an MHS saber and get it in 5 days, that was unheard of. You know, it was like that's such a good deal.
Every time I do a parts order, I get all my stuff from Cal. Like I just order a battery to come with it, so it gets shipped like DHL. Otherwise, without that, it has to come like just Royal Mail, and it can take anywhere from like 2 to 3 weeks to get parts. So I just get a battery. It knocks the cost up by $50 odd every time once you slap it on. But I get it in about 4 days. So, and like the cruel nature of being down under, trying to do this.
Oh, shit.
All right. Oh dang it! Did I close that out?
I was testing to see if I could fully enclose this, and the answer is yes, but I don't know how to get it out now that I've tested.
Yeah, it's that's kind of the one thing that sucks about like if you don't have a good way of getting it out of there. I have a really small flathead screwdriver that's for like micro stuff or whatever. You get it? Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, sometimes I try it a little bit and then ask the Lord for some help. You know. All right.
The hairspray seems to be working so far. Good.
Oh, did you just start print? Yeah, I just started my test. That's the greatest sound ever. Right next to sound menu for the Golden Harvest. I hate that so much. It's so obnoxious.
I mean, anymore, that's how I'll just test it because I don't have an SD card in. I just want to make sure it's getting power and sound.
Right. Yeah, I remember you do that.
I just finished that up, Ollie. That was a really nice chassis.
Nice, thanks, bro. Easy, like plenty of space in it. Makes it easy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh, we got hot single girls in the area in the comment section.
Oh, hell yeah.
Take my shot, dude. Here we go. Down the street. What's up, ladies?
What's that?
Dude, speaking of cramming chassis stuff. That's Savage chassis that I did for Zach.
Yeah.
Man, at 28, I was like, it's gonna work. It's so close, dude. It
I
is
saw that
literally.
you sanded the edges a little bit, but you still got it to fit.
Well, yeah. Well, no. I what I did was with the speaker in it, I'll
Yeah.
put test components in them because like when you push it in, it'll kind of expand the chassis.
Yeah.
So I put the components in and sand the crap out, like the test components, and sand the crap out of the chassis to get it right. So whenever the actual 28 millimeter speaker goes in, it'll be clean, but like the whole chassis will be level with it. Same with the soundboard compartment because everything's pressure fit. It'll buckle it a little once you put it in at first. So like I like to put those test components in so I can stand the chassis down to where it should be while holding what it needs to hold. So, but yeah, dude, it was tight. It was tight. And the other thing that sucked, what really sucked about that was the Savage Hilt. Here, I'll grab it. The Savage Hilt had so much E6000 inside the body part. So like I couldn't get the chassis to go in, and I was like, why are these chassis? It's the same diameter, it should work, but like I got it smooth now. Look at this. See how smooth it is now? I mean, it's extremely
Smooth.
The pressure. That's how tight you want it. You know what I mean? But yeah, there was so much E6000 in the tube all the way down. So like I had to like pull it with my fingers, and then when that didn't work, I got a Scotch-Brite, taped it to a wooden dowel, and just was trying to get all of it up. So I spent like a good the chassis took a minute, but cleaning out the glue from inside the handle took me like an hour or two. Dude. It was hard. Look at that. Did you see that? That's where it goes. That's where it goes now. Look at this. That's how easy it goes in there.
Damn, dude.
A little bit of work, man.
It does. You mean it doesn't have to hang by wires?
No zip ties or anything.
Damn.
Only thing that sucks is the threaded section had a little bit of glue in it. So like I'm trying to work it over time, but like you can kind of. It's not as like. See that was all smooth.
Well, if you put some Goo Gone on the grip on the threads.
It's because of the way it's like the way that this hilt's designed. I can't really take off this piece.
Just send it back to me. Just send it back to me when it breaks.
I can't clean the threads.
What'd you say?
I said, just send it back to me when it breaks.
Oh, yeah.
When it breaks.
Magtooth!
Tom up in here. What up, dude?
Yeah,
What's up, Tom?
Yeah, man. The chassis, I don't know why you didn't design it like that, but you got my peg, it has a bunch of steps down, and then it goes to 1 switch, 2 switch, and an LED. So I got it all working on one chassis. No need to make it nunchucks or whatever. I'm definitely looking forward to doing this one. Mainly because, I know it was Zach's favorite, and, he, once it broke, he was like, well, crap. So,
yeah, that sucks.
Plus, it'll be my first double.
That's your first staff?
Yeah.
Installed, yeah, right?
Installed staff, yeah. I mean, I've made mine, which I still need to finish and work on.
That one's so sick.
Dude, I know I need to finish it. Definitely need to redo this one and finish it up. I'm glad it's kind of the same length. I was kind of worried it was too long of a double, but I'll get it going. But yeah, dude, I just never got around to doing a staff because I every time I came to it, I actually don't own any. I never got a mall staff or any other staff really. I'm not really a staff type person, I guess, but. I say I don't like them. I just always came down to I got other things to do. You know what I mean? Like other things to install and play with.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah, I could recreate that staff. but I need the 2 emitters. But I could definitely redo this thing. I have enough to do another one. One day. One day.
Hell yeah.
Dang, so I've done 6 chassis designs this week.
Proud of you, dude.
And like all of them are,
That could be mentally exhausting.
No.
it is, but it's also like, I don't know, it's soothingly addicting in a weird way.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Because I love doing it, and I had a bunch to do, so I was like, I'll get to play. But yeah, it definitely gets down to like that moment where I'm like, all right, I'm making mistakes and I'm tired. Like, I need to stop doing this crap.
Look how great I am at estimating how much wire I'll need.
Hell yeah, dude. I've done that so many times.
Save it.
Yep. Dude, I've got a bag of like random strap wires. It's so ridiculous. They come in handy. I mean, you never know.
If I cut it too long, I put it right in front of my soldering iron and I make myself use it. It's like my wire of shame.
You have like a little wire of shame area.
I can't finish this tonight, but
That means I got probably two or three more chassis to design, which will be fun. Because I want to install my Qui-Gon soon. That's one of my oldest, been sitting there. I promised myself I'm going to do it. Hilt. I've had that sucker for like 4 years, sitting on a shelf.
I'm getting Carter's done this week, his Luke, or I'm mailing him one of my installed ones. It's been too long.
You're good, man. I fixed Carter's. I don't know if you saw that. I fixed his neck thing.
I see he just got a bowcaster today.
Yeah. Carter?
Yep.
Did he get it today or did he?
It was finished today.
Yeah.
I don't know who Carter is. He's changed. I'm just going to say that out loud.
He's definitely changed.
He's changed, dude. He's done.
Sam, Absolute Sabers. Howdy.
Wait, he got that bowcaster?
What's up, Sam?
He's about to get it.
He's about to get it. It got finished up today, I guess I should have said.
Who did it?
Elvis.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just didn't want to say it and be like, no, it's not Elvis. And I was like, whoops.
Yeah.
I didn't want to ruin a surprise or something. But yeah, I saw the video of it earlier, or the thumbnail. I haven't watched it. Looks massive. I was like, holy cow.
Dude, yeah, bowcasters are huge.
I didn't realize
And then
bowcasters are.
Blaster Factory, they actually have a bowcaster kit.
Ooh,
So it's like a legit
How much is that?
$1,900 just for the kit. You have to put it all together, paint it, do everything yourself.
God dang.
I've done a few of their kits, and I mean they're really good, but you're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, I
expensive.
mean, that's expensive stuff.
The Mando one I have is by them. Iron Destiny, he wants to do a DL44 for me.
This is one Benji weathered for me.
Oh hell yeah,
What was that?
You can't install it, but it's got action.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that one was fun.
Yeah. I did one for Jeff, and I liked it so much I bought my own.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun with Jesse's with it, actually being installed.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever messed with one that was, that was installed. It was
Dude, they're
just fun. It's a fun
expensive
little,
as hell.
yeah, no shit. It's definitely fun to play with. I just wish I could have got that first before he installed it.
Yeah, it would have been better. Dude, Goth 3D with the E11, the vintage. Fuck, bro. It's like 800, 900?
It's 700 right now.
Oh, shut up, dude.
He started working on it too, didn't he? He thought he had some of it wired
Oh
up.
yeah, all you gotta do is just put the grips on or
Yeah.
the T-tracks, and that's really it.
You're
I
good.
think.
Yo,
Well, I literally just paid for my Mando suit, so there ain't no way I could get a E11.
I bet that hurt.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Did you? I can't remember if you said you were gonna do that one stand, that mannequin, like.
I want to, but it's only like files, so somebody'd have to print it,
Oh, that's right. I
and
remember.
it would probably be insane to print.
They just take a long time, man.
Yeah, but yeah, posable mannequin, that'd be sick.
that just makes me
Oh,
think
you got those,
That bitch will go in my living room.
you got those two sticks figured out yet, Cole?
I think the tree supports would have been fine. I think it was bed adhesion that was going wrong.
Dude,
Plus,
I always use True Sports. Always. So much better.
and I have a slightly old thing of PLA, so I think that's maybe factoring into. But like halfway through my prints, it just turns into spider webs.
Yeah, I got. That's probably bad adhesion. I started getting PLA Plus. I've never gone back since then. It's like $5 more for the roll, but man, is it worth it? Like it's just more sturdy and whatnot. But I think Jeremy, I think you were asking me earlier about one of the things. I stopped like all these chassis that I do with like all these, like all of that. It'll generate supports for all of these things, and I started doing it. I just one day was like, no, I'm gonna just do just the battery cradle and just the board cradle, and I support blocked everything, and that's how I do it now because this comes off and I don't have to peel off any. It's all crystal clear on every vent, everything. I don't have to go in with a file or like have anything nasty. So, dude, you can block everything on there pretty much, unless you have some serious overhangs. Like this guy I put, because it's huge gap between this dude. But as far as like all of the pieces that are recessed in there for my greeblies and shit, I block every single one of those things. So I mean that's right off the bed. There's no
Hell yeah, dude.
nothing on it. Anyways, sorry Jesse. Continue, dude. My bad, man.
All I said was hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, or better yet, cool story, bro. Anyways, moving on. Sure. Y'all ever notice Jesse does that? He listens to everyone talking and he goes, "Hey, check it out, looks on sale." That's that shit all the fucking time. Anyways,
Hell yeah, dude.
trying to help my bros out, dude. My bad, Jesse. Sorry.
Hell yeah, bro.
No. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Sorry, chat. I'll shut up, dude. I'll just shut up.
Hell yeah.
Hell no, dude.
Oh.
This is a bitch. Excuse me. All right. Seen it, Zach. Seen it.
Seen it.
Fucking seen it, dude. Was that a life-size X-wing? Cool.
Seen it.
What are you supposed to do after you look at it?
I mean, it's my favorite reaction.
Fucking cry, dude.
It can change your life, dude.
Shed a tear for
Find
once.
me.
It did. I'll remember that forever, but damn.
Seen it. I wish Zach was next to me during that moment because I feel like Zach's somebody who would truly appreciate that experience as well. Seen it. Anyways, Jesse, tell us a story.
What do you want to know?
Just any story, dude. Just tell it to us. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking cool. Jeremy, what you got? Are you almost done, dude?
Bro, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel just for the videos from the trip.
Dude, Carter gets so much trouble. People would just look at me and be like, it makes sense. But Carter would be like, please no. But then again, he's changed, dude. Post it. Post it up.
Yeah, he's a changed man, dude. He can look back. He can look back on his mistakes.
those were the years
A couple months ago.
when I was single. Oh, good for him.
Yeah, for real. Proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you, baby mama.
Proud of you, bro.
What if they're watching the stream?
Man.
And he's just
They're watching.
"Ugh." She's just like, I think you should leave. I think you should go, Carter. Get out of here.
I guess I'll hold this to the E6000 dries.
Just hot glue it, dude.
I got one here.
Slap that in there.
I'm gonna save this for Jesse's install though.
What? What is it?
Hot glue.
This hot glue gun.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hot glue and zip tie. Hell yeah.
I
Dude,
hope
you should zip tie the shit out of Jesse's install.
Yep.
Every
Better use
chance
those zip
you get.
ties. Dude, put incorporate a zip tie into the chassis design.
I can do
Oh, you could easily do that. You
I
could
can do that.
Oh, I wish I would have heard that a while ago, dude. I think about that. You can easily set it in there. Yo, straight up, I think Nick from Starfall Sabers used zip ties for like Greeblies. Like he flipped them and used like the way back in the day. I don't think he's done it in a long time, but I always thought that was really cool, like for his grips and stuff like that. Because you know how one side of the zip tie is kind of like
Yeah, it's got the teeth.
Yeah.
the teeth. You
Yep.
could use those on like certain areas for grips, and I was like, that's kind of cool.
How neat.
Huge fan of people junking stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah, everybody wants to see those videos.
Release them, dude. I'm willing to go down with the ship. Carter's not, but I am. As long as I'm steering, let's go, dude.
As long as I'm steering.
As long as I'm steering that shipwreck, let's do this. You know
I
what?
saw your videos after I went to bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Look, we drank like a whole bottle of liquor and whatnot, and we had fun. I paid for that though, dude. For like the next day, I was so like, bleh. When we went to the comic shop in Olive Garden, it was like after Olive Garden, like
Yeah.
the end of the day where I was like, all right, I feel kind of okay.
Well, then we go to the arcade, and then after the arcade was
Did you go to the arcade that night too?
Saying it out loud makes it funnier. We went to the comic shop and then Olive Garden.
Yeah, dude. It was the Day of Kings. You know what I mean? We celebrated.
dude, that was some good ass Olive Garden. That was 100% on Yelp.
Yeah, that
Remember?
was the only 100% I've ever walked into. I was like, oh my god, this Olive Garden's at 100%.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that's insane.
wish I had friends. Real talk.
I'm usually quiet. Love to hear a story about the trip.
He's not quiet, Warren. Don't let him fool you.
He's not quiet.
Jeremy, where'd you go, bro?
Yeah, Austin, looking back at this chassis way back in the day when it was like, dude, how about whenever they just taped the board to the battery and crammed it in? And was like, this is a great install. That was what was standard.
There's still some installers that do that.
Who? Name.
Ollie.
Yeah, me.
It's guilty. All right.
Hell yeah.
Jesse, shut the fuck up. Love you, dumbass boy.
Yo, Albert, how's it coming?
Running into an issue. They keep changing this design, dude. Like this little thread part here.
The
Switch is not-
V3s, yeah, the V3s will come with either the V3 or the V2 piece like that, and you never know.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, and it sucks.
No wonder,
Wait, what's
dude.
going on? What's going on here?
So like
That threaded coupler.
the tactile is registering on this guy, but not here. If I insert it without this thing, it works just fine. So like, I don't know, man.
Dude, those plungers are so notorious for like,
Yeah.
that right height, and if not, they pop off, and if they pop off, you're toad. Yeah, I don't know. Plunger system could be a little bit. It's good, you know what I mean. It works well, but some of them you gotta like really tinker on. It's just
Damn. All right.
holy moly.
oh,
What's up? Hell yeah. Somebody commented on like a bunch of different my videos. He copy pasted the same thing. Just bought this. What are your settings on the SD card, like the RGB, etc.? Currently doesn't look as good using your sounds with standard settings. Thanks. Comment on like fucking how many videos? I don't even know. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. Same comment.
Damn.
nerd. Sorry.
Nerd.
Should I just copy paste the same answer back on all of them?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do the most auto-generated response you could possibly think. Copy paste.
No, I mean I'll just reply the same way to 5
Be like
comments.
Kyberphonic will respond.
What else? I've come up with a clever thing each one.
Nice YouTube channel. I see that you have one. I also have a YouTube channel. You should watch my YouTube channel. What is it? Like, hey man, cool saber. I also do sabers. Hey guys, buy my sabers.
Oh Jesus.
Shameless plug, people.
All right, I'm gonna try this now.
Nice sound font. I do sound fonts as well. Check them out. Check them.
But do you get into installing personally? No, I don't know how to do any of that.
Yes, you do. Don't lie.
A long time ago, before I had Profi or anything like that, when I got my first saber, it was a Prism 5.5 in a, or no, 5.1. It was in a Graflex 2.5. Not NeoPixel, it was RGB blade, whatever. And the button, the activation switch broke. So I bought a soldering iron and I put it back together and it works. That's the most I've ever done. And nowadays I'd be too scared to do that, so I would just send.
Hell yeah, Jesse. Yes, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, Benji. Hell
Sorry,
yeah, dude.
Sorry, Jesse. Start that story.
Hell yeah,
Start that story
Benji.
over again. I didn't
Oh,
hear it.
dude. Hell yeah, bro. I could be louder.
I'm sorry, Jesse. What'd you say, dude? Did you say something? Continue, Jesse. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, hold on. Hell yeah, dude. What's up?
You bitch.
All right.
Do they have an Australian equivalent to Thanksgiving?
Not really. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, being a Kiwi, I don't know much about Aussie traditions either. But not much. I think people here like celebrate Thanksgiving much like you guys do. Like if they're into it, they might have like American family members and stuff like that. But I think I don't know. Aussies, I mean, they look for an excuse to have a piss up in a feed all the time anyway. So any day of the week could be Thanksgiving in a way. I don't know. We're just heading into the Christmas season, like here, but you know, ours obviously is talking about just loading up the esky and taking beers down to the beach and hanging out in the warmer weather. It's a bit different to your side of the world.
Thanks.
Sounds better than snow.
Always nice, eh? We were like flying back to New Zealand for Christmas this year. Oh, well, we've been trying to get it for about 3 years, but with COVID, obviously couldn't travel home and stuff. So we're finally going to go. We fly out on the 18th of December for a month. So do a bit of a road trip around the South Island, have a look around at some of the glaciers and, you know, check out some of the old places I used to live when I was growing up, show my daughters and that sort of thing. But have Christmas at home with my folks for the first time in a long time, which would be good.
That's great.
Isaac's asking, what's our most difficult install?
That
That we've done?
Saberforge Dooku, that Mark II, is a little small, tiny one. One and done, dude. I won't do that Hilt. Sorry. Nope.
The LS6 Master Chassis for me.
Yeah, I could imagine
I
that.
don't even think I'd even like touch one of those after.
Well, I know the LS6 in general just sucks to do, right?
I used to own one, but like I think when I owned it, I was only just starting to
So
install.
then add master chassis to it. Yeah, that sounds like a pain.
Yeah. No, I don't know, It's tricky.
I haven't found mine yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I got this thing coming the other day. Where's it going? The biggest box of all time.
What's that?
It's like a custom. So, the guy Jason sent it to me. So, it was made by Java's Junkyard and Shadow Foil Props. Someone there might recognize it from some sort of fandom. I don't know if it's like a Gundam thing or something else, but it's like the biggest thing I've ever held in terms of a lightsaber.
It's a lightsaber?
Yeah, man. I just want to get to the handle. She's a two-part.
Holy crap!
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
What can I put next?
Redonkulous, dude.
What is that, dude? Optimus Prime's lightsaber? What the hell? Hold on. What is that? Is that the Doomslayer sword? What is
I
that?
don't know, It's got some symbol in the middle there.
That's from Doom. The Doom video game.
Oh wow, that's the Crucible.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting, Like you got all the space in the world, obviously, but
The blade's supposed to have like writing in it and stuff, right?
Dude, you
Yeah.
gotta Yeah, it's got runes in it and stuff. And I think somebody makes the blade.
It's
That's
probably
all-
Devon
Yeah,
Clark.
it's a really weird shape, eh? This is like a
Flat.
Dude, you gotta put like a lot of Greeblies from the game in that chassis, man. Like all the designs of like the levels and shit.
It's super awkward. Like this is where the activation button's going, right?
Oh, what?
So I don't know how you're meant to.
Well, you'll have to just, yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a
Yeah,
massive.
and he wants LEDs in here to light up that symbol.
Mhm.
I mean, it's massive in the game. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
a huge demon weapon, right? I mean,
Yeah, he sent me photos. I'm like, all right, that looks pretty big. Shouldn't be too
that's
bad.
super cool.
And then it showed up in a box the size of my car, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, Ripper Blade. I think Ripper Blades might make.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't. Is there? I don't know if there's a special sort of connector that's going to go in there, or
Dude, the Doom fan in me would love to have something like that. I mean, I don't need it by any means.
Nah.
But I do
I think
want to
it's
make.
just, it's just like a one-off piece, by Jawas, I think.
I want to make the Slayer's helmet. That would be really cool, and then that would be awesome.
Yeah, that one will be interesting, I think.
What's the loudest, best resonance hilt you've ever installed, dude? Pretty much anything MHS because you have enough room for fully enclosed 28 millimeter, and they sound really good, dude. MHS you can get really good sound out of. Other than that, it's a lot of different things, really. I like the way the Creepy Uncle sounds, and the Saber Merchant speeders turn out really good with the sound on those. You guys heard that one?
Yeah.
That one
Sounds real. That's your best
And-
sounding saber, I think.
And there's like barely any resonance chamber, which is it's a freak of nature, man. But it's just because of the spacer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just tightly fit. Yeah.
Put a 28 millimeter in a Saber Trio one time, and that sounded really good too.
Yeah. Well, Saber Trio is like MHS size, I believe.
Yep, it is.
Compatible, yeah. So that would make sense.
Makes sense. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, and what's it called? Anakin, episode 3. What are those called? Skinny Flex.
Yeah.
Those sound loud and proud.
Yeah, I think it's my Saber Forge Disciple that's the loudest.
For you. Dude, honestly, besides like some of Benji's, I think you guys remember AJ? The Aniflex is
Dude,
loud as shit.
my scrap tank is so stupid loud. I didn't really realize it until you guys were in that kitchen. I was like, okay, it's a little obnoxious for sure. I gotta turn it down.
I think I did AJ's Aniflex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Aniflexes are apparently like notorious for really good sound.
Yep.
Like,
Skinny Flex too, though. Like, I think it's just that design.
I think it has to do with the like thickness also of the hilt, plus the amount of like I feel like thin lightsabers sometimes. I don't know what it is. I could be wrong, but like a thicker wall on the hilt
It could help, yeah.
could help because I feel like some really thin ones that are like
Yeah,
they
like a
kinda-
Graflex.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of lose a little bit, but sometimes when you have a really solid chunk of hilt and you can do it just right, I feel like it does help a little. But
I think the Aniflex is chrome plated brass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, the Darksaber sounds pretty damn good too, for it being angled. You know?
you know what? I
That's how good that sounded. Yeah.
One of the best, I completely forgot, and I it's just because it's been so long. The Mercury hilt that I did for Dylan, that Mercury hilt was
It's a good sounding look too.
fantastic. Like such a good, and that's an oval with like the speakers like pointing up. Like it was, I loved that thing so much, man. Holding it, like you could feel the whole vibration of the hilt. Like it was probably the most cool feeling and sounding hilts I've done, which is sad because I don't have one. But dude, if you can get a Mercury, go for it. They're good.
He's running a Black Friday sale going on right now.
Oh,
TJ. Not that many dark sabers out right now. I don't think. Corband's got one.
Yep.
Kaizen sabers, if you count that.
It's heavily inspired.
Corband probably sounds the best right now. I'm on the Saber Bay run though, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. Sounds like.
Yeah. I'm curious. Just because everybody ships it as the best, but
Yeah.
I want to see it next to the Corband one.
You figured it out, Albert?
Nah, man. Still at it.
Still struggling, huh? That
Hate
sucks,
this thing
dude.
right now. Could have been done by now.
I have trouble with those too, man. Like some of them will go so smooth, and then some of them come manufactured completely different.
Yeah. The V2 was solid, man. I fucking missed the V2.
Yeah, the V2 is sweet. That's the one that Rob milled out the windows on?
Yep.
Yeah. Cole's the only one done.
I'm probably not gonna be done with any. I'm juggling like 3 things, so just not working on one specific. I am prepping this. I got that rebuild for a good repeat. It was that chassis that this was before I was doing chassis, so whichever one I got off of Etsy for him to install it on like last year and a half ago, maybe it snapped on it. So.
Oh, yeah.
So I just was like, yo, send it back and I'll do a whole new chassis rebuild. So I'm prepping that. It's pretty much, I'm just sanding the chassis, then I'm going to paint it and install it. So.
That the one that had the 2% infill?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I use 10, but like usually I'll bump it to 20, especially for like to get these pegs tight, because the set screw can, push into it if it's thin. But yeah,
I use 15 for everything.
Yeah,
I found that's a pretty good number for me.
I used 20 on this guy, so he, because it broke, and I was like, you ain't breaking this one, dude, unless you really try. Like, unless you drop it from 3 feet, this thing will be fine.
Hee hee.
I've not finished Andor yet. I haven't seen an episode since we're in Florida.
Damn, dude, it gets way better.
It's gotten
Yeah.
so good.
It's really good.
That last episode, dude, Luthen might be one of my favorite Star Wars characters.
Yeah, he's a badass, dude.
He's really becoming like. I mean, I love Kellen Skarsgård. Yeah. I love that dude as an actor. And like the moment he showed up, I was like, I'm gonna like this guy. And the more it goes on, the more I'm like, I love this character.
Huh.
He's dope, dude.
Yeah, last episode comes out this week.
Yeah, I was like,
really?
dang, I thought we had
Yep.
2 more, but I misjudged the.
Yeah, there's 12.
Yeah, I thought the last episode was 9. But it was
Oh
10.
wow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I had the numbers wrong, and I was like, no, last episode's coming up. But they got the 2nd season rolling though, right? I mean,
Yeah, dude, right? Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
that's all I
Films
was
in 2
like,
days.
if they cancel that, it's the one show that I didn't really ask for, and it's like my favorite tone of Star Wars. So
Yeah,
like, if
dude.
they would have canceled it, I'd have been pretty mad. Because it's not getting that many views apparently, but I feel like that's because a lot of people were put off by Boba, or you know what I mean, or like
Yeah.
Kenobi. Kind of has that TLJ.
It's a
effect, or
totally
Solo.
different vibe.
Yeah, but I mean, there should be, dude. You should
Yeah.
have all forms of medium for Star Wars. There should be some for adults, some for kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's a war, dude. Give me a war story.
Yeah, dude. How dope is that new Saber trio? Did you see it, Benji?
The new Saber trio, yeah, I did like it.
That bronzium.
Is that the one with the shroud on it?
It's got two, like the spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, double A. It's a slow burn of a show, but I mean, it's when you look at it, it's basically it's like a fourth thriller, you know?
Nice.
Moment of truth. Let's see if this baby works.
Malachus inspired one. Yep. I'd say it's heavily inspired.
Who's Bannon? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who makes these, but those look dope.
oh yeah, the new
That's Saber trio.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, they made a like a Taron Malakos.
It's coming out Black Friday.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's definitely
And-
the best I've seen of that inspired.
Yeah.
And they don't really do character hilts.
No, it's not. I mean, it's very close.
It's very-
surprisingly,
very inspired.
Yeah.
it's just got an AV switch. That's all, or whatever the lit
That's
switch.
all right.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeremy, if you really want it, I bet you could ask them for an empty one, and they'd sell you an empty one.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
No.
I don't know that I like it enough to buy it. I mean, I think it's cool. Yeah, I get real picky on stuff that I buy, though. I don't own that many.
Yeah.
Maybe 7 or 8.
Wow.
I get my fix because I get to see a bunch of them here.
That's true. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's that. It's like you do your own window shopping. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, I think I got this, Jeremy.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I think so. And I think I finally did it to where it's oh, do I need to go back though? Oh, so close. Yeah, I don't know how well you can tell, but that's basically what I came up with for the kill switch inside the wire channel. So it's
Give me a
got,
second. Let me put you on the screen.
so you got the holder right there. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to show this off, you guys, but it holds the
There you go. Yeah.
holds the kill switch, and then the little peg lines up. So
That's pretty
whenever
dope.
your chassis goes in there, it will it'll clip in.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, see the holder
Yeah.
Yeah.
right in there.
I wish I had done that too.
I mean, it takes a little bit. But yeah, eventually once it goes in, that's it right there. So you just flip it down. And it should sit the right height. Yeah. Totally worth it. To not have to open the body to turn it on.
Mm.
So much work for a switch.
Mhm.
Oh well. Come on.
What are the you guys know any other sabers coming out Black Friday?
Oh, there we go.
I don't think so. Off the top of my head.
Just gotta get the height now.
Sure, Cal's dropping the Obi-Wan hilts on Black Friday, isn't he?
All right. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
That'd be a day.
There you go, Jeremy.
Got it now. Hell
Just
yeah.
got to get the height now.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it.
And we'll put the body on. That is flush. I got to bring it up maybe just a little bit.
So here's the issue, man. Compared to the old model, the threads are like about 1.5 millimeters too long. So I had to sand them down in order to bring this higher in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's right in. So all good now. Yep.
Damn it.
Dude, that don't need to come up much at all, though.
Can you get it from the outside with your finger like that?
Well, I'm going to bring it up so you can, but I still can't turn it on. I just did. See?
Right on.
And then I'll probably try to paint that black to hide it completely.
Hell yeah.
I need to
Dude,
figure this
that's-
out right here.
That feels good.
Kind of a cap.
Mhm.
That feels damn good, boys. That's better than my first one. Well,
All
I
done.
guess that means I'll be installing this at some point in the next few weeks.
Let's do it next week.
Yeah.
Let's
All
make
I gotta do is
make
I gotta,
next week the Starkiller week.
I'll prep it because I gotta cut out the wire channels underneath the shroud for my LEDs and switches, and then finalize the chamber. I just have it kind of, standard right now, but I'm doing a dedicated red crystal. That's another reason why I wanted to do another Starkiller. I wanted one to have just a permanent red, because my other one you can switch all colors and whatnot, and it's clear. But hell yes, that's what Daddy likes. Daddy likes that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Hey, don't worry, Jesse. I got this. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Sorry guys, I'll shut up about my awesome fucking cool ass one that I just did.
But
See
you're,
this,
turn-
Ollie? You see how they
Ben- Benji, you're turning hell yeah into a bad thing now.
Oh no! All right, I'll stop. My bad.
No, you're
My
good.
bad.
You're good.
My bad. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I used to do that back in high school though, Jesse. When you started doing that, it brought me back. I had a van and I would drive like all my friends, so like 6 of us in this van to school.
Yeah.
And I would always do that. Like when somebody was talking, I go, "Hey man, what was that?" Like I turn the music down. I'm like, "Hey man, what'd you say?" And then as soon as they open their mouth, I'd crank it like max volume, and then they'd just be in the back seat, like, "All right, okay, fine, I see how it is." Dude, I did that for years. I was like, "What was that?" I'm sorry, man. What did you say? Not much has changed. Baby. Daddy's about to have a new Starkiller. There it is.
Dude, I love that.
Yo, I got to get it printed up for y'all's Christmas presents. I wanted to do it on vinyl or canvas. I don't know what I'm doing though. We'll see. But that's what I'm getting y'all for. That's what I'm getting y'all for Christmas.
I didn't order this one right, but I still like it. It cut off some of the picture.
Some of the more graphic parts.
Albert got the Switch to work. Hell yeah.
My balls.
Hell yeah, Albert.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Nah, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice job, Albert.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's just the difference in putting in the time. My first one's way weaker. Hell yeah.
Damn, Corbin's doing a buy two get one free.
Really?
On empties in a certain category, I think.
I never got a reply from 89 Sabers when they said they were running a
Yeah.
Friday special.
So you you had to get like a what happened to you now?
I was brand new to the hobby, probably like 4 months in, and I saw these 89 sabers around, and I thought they're really cool. So I did some research and found their website and bought 3 of them and never got them.
God dang.
It was the only PayPal dispute I've ever had to do in this hobby, but I got it back.
Yo, the curved or the Dooku from Corbin, the new one, looks really good.
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you talking about for like the tails or just
No, it's episode like 2. Attack of the Clones. Their dark ray looks pretty good too. I bet those will go out before Sean's. Oh,
Where is he at? He's usually trolling by now.
That's true.
It's no fun to talk about him when he's not here.
I just had fun.
Yeah.
No, he's probably going through some quality control. He was live the other day.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
I saw
watch
that.
that for a little while.
Yeah.
I saw you there.
Yeah, that's right. You were there. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Damn, roasted. Yeah, dude. What's up?
I think I've got all my stuff from him that I ordered, except for like a crystal chamber.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
It was just supposed to be like a universal one, but I'm gonna put it in the high ground.
Right on.
Hell yeah. Dude, it just works, man.
I got this piece from Sean. I have no idea what it is.
I want to say hell yeah, but
Hell
I've
no.
had it.
hell no, dude.
Hell no.
What is it?
Is it a heatsink module?
Hold it up.
No, it's no. It's got a groove on it. Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah, it's the blade plug from the Tuscan Slayer.
Oh, really?
Ah.
I don't have any Tuscans here.
Why did he send it?
I don't know.
Was that supposed to be? Maybe he got mixed up from the switch for the Kylo.
Is he supposed to be sending it to me?
I don't know. I told him. I haven't gotten anything yet. It's all good. I just display it on the other side. You don't see the backside.
That's the one I gave you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, how come Albert? You there? Where's Albert?
Yeah. What's
Okay,
up?
I was like, he's always sneaking off, man. Just making sure you're still there, bro. That's all.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
All right, good. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. He's-
I'm gonna go dark and move my stuff back.
You.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys need me to talk and tell a lot of stories?
Yeah, dude, do it up.
Nah, dude, I'm good.
Entertain us.
Hell no, dude.
Benji, have you ever tried designing hilts? Like 3D modeling your own hilts?
I want to. I've thought about it, and then like, I just haven't really got around to it. Like I've done stands, and I've even designed like bookshelves and stuff, like stupid random shit. That I'm just like, I can design it, I look at it. A hilt is something I do want to try out. I don't know. It would. I mean, it'd be the same process as doing the chassis and whatnot, but that is something I'm scared of because I will probably do that a lot if I, you know what I mean? Like if I find I had fun with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know about any of like the production sides of that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I think that's where it deters most people. They can model a hilt up and then maybe print it, but they'll sort of leave it there. But,
yeah.
you know, you got guys like Phoenix Props and that around, and Shadow Foil that'll help you with it. But it's an unknown, especially if you're just going for a one-off run. You don't know how well you're going to go. It's a big outlay.
I mean, it would be really fun to like design and like actually produce a hilt run. But yeah, I have no clue on that world at all. So.
Yeah. I just go through either Sean or someone else, Leon, that do it on a daily.
Yeah, it always definitely makes me. It would make me nervous because I hear all those horror stories about Chinese companies stealing the design, or you just spending a lot of money and getting a bad quality controlled product shipped back. You know what I mean? Like it just sounds like a lot of worries that I don't think I would want.
No.
Like the fun part, sign me up. But like if I was actually to like try and get it up and running,
the actual project management and all that sort of stuff.
I mean,
that's it. I've got like one hilt that I've designed, and sort of like I don't know what I'll do with it. I almost feel like just offering it up to somebody that'll produce it. As long as they give me one, they can do whatever the hell they want with it, as long as I can see it get made.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think I'd be really cool with. Just one for myself, and then like the satisfaction of knowing people like it and are buying it.
Yeah. Mine's like the TFU 2 in-game hilt.
Yeah.
Which just for some reason just sings to me. I love the prequel hilts, and it's got heaps of those sort of design aesthetics in it and stuff. But like I've got the Puck Store ones here, and they're just horribly off. Super fat, suit like the emitter's too short. So I've like modelled up my own one from I think Brittany in the Starkiller group. She sent me all the models.
Oh yeah, Brittany's
man for it. So
yeah, she does a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the model and stuff. I just don't know what I'll do with it. It's just sitting there at the moment. It'd be a good one to get done.
I think if I were to design one that I would like offer up, I guess, would be probably a Koran or a Koran speeder. I would like to do one of those because I mean it is fun to make them out of scraps, and I feel like that's the essence of it, But it is. It would be kind of cool to have like mine for people to like, the same one and like more than just a one-off. Because I mean,
taking everything you love about it from all your scrap ones, any of the other ones people have done, and just sort of going, there it is.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. Is like the magic of doing those hilts is building them like one-off scrap pieces. You know what I mean? So it's like. It's kind of like Starkillers for me. I've definitely messed with a lot of Starkiller like kits, like the Phoenix Props one, the Corbanth one, all that stuff, and they're all really cool. But like to me, like I've always loved ever since I saw Christian Gale and Darth Alice do theirs out of like 2.0s and stuff. That was always the biggest draw to me was that like I had to like make it. You know what I mean? So like. It'd be like that.
I was the same. I had like plenty of sort of manufactured Starkillers come through, and I'd always just end up passing them on because the 2. I think mine was made out of like a 2.5. I think. But you just can't beat that handmade and cut, and I don't know, it just looks so much more authentic.
Oh, Leon, Dude, let's do it, man. I'll be down. I'll design one. I gotta figure it out. But... And then also, let's see, Sir Peanut Butter talking about doing an Old Republic one. Yeah, I would like to. I tend to always go for Old Republic inspired into my builds. I mean, it's wood and red buttons and shit. Like I always have a hard time straying away from that. Dude, Leon, that'd be cool, man. I'd love to design one. That'd be fun. I know what Nick did one. Nick Cohen and had was it the Poxstorm?
That's right.
His speeder. I thought that was really cool. Definitely. Oh, hey, what's up? Want some shit, dude? Want some fucking shit, dude?
What's on your TV?
Oh, dude, the original Flight of the Phoenix. That's like 1966, I think. I put it on earlier because I was like, man, I don't know what to watch. I watched 300, 300 The Rise, the second one, for like background stuff. And then at one point, it just kind of recommended that. And I was like, I love the remake, the one with like Dennis Quaid and all that. So I was like, dude, I'm down to watch a classic.
I tried to watch R.I.P.D. 2 the other night. Don't do that.
Dude, I saw it, and that was one that I was like, I watched the trailer, and I was like, I don't know.
A lot of people said it was good, but I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's hard to take. It's hard to take some people their suggestion these days. There's some movies where they're like, that was terrible, and I watched it, and I'm like, okay. And then it's the opposite too. A lot of times people are like, that movie was awesome. I watch it, and I'm like, it was a huge waste of my time. Just the name of the game, man. These 2.0s are so scary though. The cross-threading.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you ever have that? That's actually how I made my very first custom hilt of any kind. Pretty much. I had a 2.0. I was going to do a crystal chamber in it, the Ralph chassis and all that stuff, and it cross-threaded. And then that's when I made my first scrap plates out of.
My master chassis for my flagship ship today. I'll be the first master chassis I've ever owned. Huh?
What'd you end up choosing for metal?
Just the standard brass, whatever that is. I figured I'd polish it myself.
Yeah, there's not much difference between their polished and unpolished.
Dude, Sir Peanut Butter, I watched that too. That movie was brutal. Really good.
The Tulsa King is pretty good too, although I think there's only one episode out so far. With Sylvester Stallone. If you like gangster shit.
Dude, Jeremy, I can't remember what was on in the background the other day, but it had our girl on it, and I was like, "Well, hello, Charlize." I can't remember what movie it was. She was in it, and I was like, "Oh, Charlize."
Mad Max.
No, it wasn't Mad Max, so that's a bit. But it made me laugh because I was like, "Stupid as hell, man." It's sitting there watching.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Well, hello, Charlize. At least they're Theron or whatever. Well, hello.
Yeah. Charlize Theron.
It's Clarice on yeah.
She was what I saw a movie lately. What was it? It was the one where her and a couple other people are immortal.
Oh, the Old Guard?
Old Guard? Yeah.
Dude, that movie wasn't bad. That soundtrack is atrocious. It was like,
The what movie?
The one you're talking about, Old Guard?
Yeah.
That soundtrack is weird, man. It's like some European dudes like workout disco tracks, like all throughout the movie. And I'm just like, what is this? Like some kind of like you know what I'm talking about? It's like some Euro house music, like what's going on here? It's really weird scenes when you splice that kind of music into it. like the dramatic scenes, and it's like sounds like a club techno shit. I was like, I don't know who's in charge of the soundtrack for this guy. They had like this long dialogue and this like crazy song playing in the background. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel.
What saber are you talking about, Double A? Modify the threading. On this one I just did. Yeah, you should check it out. It's really good. It's one episode in, it's off to a good start. The Peripheral is a good one too.
Yo, so I started, or I didn't start. I saw the trailer for that, and I haven't started it yet. It's good, Peripheral.
It's good, yeah.
So I'll have to check that out. I also need to watch Better Call Saul. Sleeping on that.
Hell yeah, dude. Better Call Saul is fucking sick.
I'm sleeping on it.
Don't worry. Once you watch it, it'll you'll dive right in.
I gotta check it. I haven't seen it either.
That's another reason why I was kind of hesitant to start it, because it's like 5 seasons and I won't watch anything else. You know,
Yep, that's exactly how I am right now.
I'm like juggling a few different things, and I really haven't watched that much. But like, if I find a show that good, I'm like, oh no, that's a commitment. I know I won't be able to walk away and just take over for days.
Yeah, Sir Peanut Butter. I just found out Carter fucked up, dude. He skipped over some Grievous scenes. So now I gotta go back and get some more quotes.
Some people's kids. I got the Goth Master chassis. I don't think I need to modify the saber though. I haven't used the stock one. I don't typically mess with the stock chassis.
You know, that's something I never really see anybody mess with. Stock ones. They're cool designs, but I never see them out in the used out in the wild. I'd love to see them. I completely forgot he does chat. He has a bunch of chats.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel real fangirl moment whenever Rick likes my chassis pictures from Goth. He'll hit a like, and I'm like, oh hi, dude. Hello. I've been a big fan of his chassis since I got in the hobby.
He does some amazing work. I can't figure it out. I mean,
Dude, it's so
that must take hours and hours.
I spent a lot of time trying not to copy anything he does. That's the hard part for me. Like looking at his chassis, giving me like inspiration, and I'm like, nope, don't do that. I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so cool. He's been doing it for a long time too.
Yeah. I missed those guys by I think a day at Celebration.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. That'd have been cool to meet them.
Fire that boy. Yeah, for the MK1 AA, and then I've seen it for that Revan Hilt that he put out too, or the revamped. I don't remember what it's called. It's a Revan Hilt. Oh yeah. Shove it in there, Albert.
Pretty good. Progress, for sure.
Just a bitch. Just a bitch. Sorry. Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, Carter changed, man, and then he forgot his job working at the California shop.
Dude, he forgot like the really good Grievous quotes. I was like, bro, now I got to do it.
Let me know, dude. I'll talk to him. I'll have an intervention.
I don't remember. Let me look. I've got an Elegoo Mars Pro. It's a smaller one, but it's perfect for chassis, which is really all I do on it anyway. It's always been good for me.
That's another tool I need to step up this next year. Resin printing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know if I like doing the chassis in resin though. I feel like
Nah.
it's kind of like they're more brittle, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a higher chance of cracking or something. I mean, it's awesome.
I was enjoying doing them in clear resin, but then it just got kind of played out.
Yeah. I would love it for the details I could pull from it. You know, like there's no better, solution than that. But
Yeah, I mean, it was perfect for that facehugger crystal chamber I did.
yeah,
Stuff like that.
Cole's got that now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know Tim. I think Tim does all his in resin.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
He
sure.
uses a strong resin. I don't remember the name of it, but
Oh, okay.
it's just as good as PLA in most cases.
Dude, that Scrapflex he did earlier is sick. I don't know if you saw that or not.
That was nice.
Every time he does something, I'm like, I quit, dude. See how it is. Having people like that is awesome, though, because it inspires you to, put a little bit more work in.
Yeah, some friendly competitions.
Exactly.
It's good for everyone. So you don't get, content with what you're doing.
Stale, yeah.
If you misprint something, do you ever just sand the chassis until it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gotten to where I try to get it so freaking close that I have to do more sanding than I should, but you know what I mean? Like I've gotten to where I'm like, I want this to be extra tight instead of, just like anything else. If it's too loose, you can't really do anything about it. But if it's too tight, you can always sand it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rub it down with some olive oil and then wipe it with a kitchen towel or something and it'll get all the scratches off of it.
Yeah, what I do is I use what do I got? 180, 200 grit, and I get rid of all my print lines while I'm sanding it. Get rid of the print lines, but also to make it fit better. Then I take I think I have 1,000 grit, and I just go over it till it's smooth, and then from there I use Jeremy's technique of a little bit of olive oil on a paper towel, and I get it all cleaned up and nice and smooth and beautiful. Then I do my rub and buff, and then I'll add light colors, with the Sharpie too, like reds and golds and stuff like that. And then I clear coat the chassis. Done and done.
Thanks.
But that whole trick with the olive oil was like, it's so nice. It feels really like when you get it good and clean it up, it's like
it's better than the print. I mean,
Yeah.
when it comes off the
I think that was one of the best compliments I had was, and I think it was from Tim. He didn't realize that my chassis were not resin. He was like, they're PLA, and I was like, yeah, dude, sand them up, clean them up. It's worth the extra 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be there forever. Hell yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Hell yeah.
I love you, Jesse. It's so calm. Hell yeah.
That was a trick I kept in my back pocket for a long time, but
when you told me that, I was like, that makes so much sense. I felt like just a silly goose, you know.
Somebody asked me one time, "Is that hand lotion you use?" I go, "Yeah, dude, it's hand lotion. Try that."
Well, dude, I'll use coconut oil on my leather to like hydrate it.
Yeah,
Works well.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
More
because
than
somebody, Jordan,
more sense than hand lotion on your chassis.
I'll put hand lotion on. I'll put Jergens all over y'all's chassis, dude. What? I got an install back from Nerford Customs. Why does it smell like Jergens? Enjoy, bitch.
The E6000 really yellowed fast.
I'll be right back, you guys.
All right. I think we're good. I think we're good in the neighborhood.
Nice.
Dude, I had to really go all out to just stand out from your shit. So thank you. That healthy competition there. Appreciate that.
I'm still a little pissed about telling you to get a printer. I should have told you to get a dog.
This is how I used to do them, dude. This is it, dude. There it was.
Go back to that. That's what's up.
This is how I used to do my chassis. Done, dude. It holds it. Go back. He said, "Good, dude. Start over." You don't want.
You
You don't
got
want.
one of my early works on your desk, don't you? That shit is embarrassing. I was all proud of it when I was.
So proud. So proud. I own 2 of them. I own 2 of them, dude. Where's the other one? Oh, I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. Suck it, dude. Ain't nobody got this shit. Look at my collection. Dude.
Let me just flatten out that entire side and write my name on it.
You did? That's beautiful. I used to be such a big fan of just wide open board cradles. I used to love that.
That's how I learned, because that's the type of stuff I was buying off of Etsy.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, dang, I don't want to see these wires anymore. Look
at this, dude. That's a chassis disc in Goth's 18650 holder with a recharge port and some 440 rods.
That actually looks pretty cool, though.
Well, yeah, I painted it up and sanded it and painted it up and all that shit. But that's what was in my scrap tech before I redid it. It was ugly, dude. God, you thought that Starkiller with the prism that you opened up at the trip was ugly. I was like, dude, you should have seen that scrap tech. That thing was my first CFX install. It was a rat's nest, man, of wires. I didn't care. I was like, this is whatever. I'm not really showing it off to anybody. Dude, what are the chances? My Smuggler's Outpost hoodie, I've reached into the pocket and pulled out a Smuggler's Outpost kill key.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm representing, dude. Hell yeah. That's wow. All right. Moving on.
How's it going up there, Ollie?
Done.
All good?
Yeah, should be. I probably just need to program it.
Nice.
I think it's just on a 1-button setup, so I have to go in and muck around with that stuff, but she's good. Oh.
You guys don't know fucking shit.
Huh? You don't know about the what?
You guys don't know fucking shit. Where's Zach? That's my favorite Zach moment, probably of all time, dude. We were all talking about something. I don't know what it was, and he didn't even have his face up. It was just his like picture icon, and like we were all talking about this saber design or something, and we went on for like 5 or 10 minutes, and he's just listening, and then he chimes in with, "You guys don't know fucking shit." I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't even know he was there. Love that silly dumbass boy. All right, ready for install. Well, gotta paint. I know it's kind of like against my whole core for having a 2.0 built to a Graflex, like a normal Graflex. But god dang, of 2.0 Graflexes, like actual Graflex, they sound great. They're so fun to work with.
For fun help, man.
I miss them, man. That was kind of my favorite times of the hobby when these were around. And there was a time where you could get the whole kit for like what, 150 bucks?
Not even. I don't think. I mean, I did probably 50 of those before I ever touched another saber. You could get them all day from a custom saber shop.
Yep, that's where I got them from.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they stopped selling them, it was like, oh no, like scrap flexes, you can't really do them anymore. They're like harder to do. So like anytime somebody's like, I got a 2.0 kit and I want to build it, like Carter, he's like, I want to build a Graflex out of it. I was like, no, you can get so many other Graflexes. It's just like the 89 is a great one. I love that 89 Supreme, whatever you want to call it. That's a really good kit for a Graflex build.
And the way that the auxiliary button comes already set up, it's really nice.
The top part is so nice. I kind of want to redo mine, especially since I did the removable on that one.
Yeah, with the crystal chamber.
Not long ago. Yeah, I made it to where the whole thing slid out, like twisted out, and it was just easier to deal with. So kind of want to do that to mine, but I also kind of want to go all out with mine and like make it close to a metal. Like I'd like to get the chassis in mostly metals and stuff. So do like a poor man's Martin Bayer type chassis, master chassis.
A poor man's Martin Bayer.
Yeah, the MB chassis, pretty much.
So I've got been working with the Graflex shop with Jeff. There, he reached out to me to do some installs for him to start with, but now he's got me designing 3 different tiers of chassis for their Graflex kit. So it's going to be like a basic kit, which like I've sort of working on it. So it's like pretty detailed, like putting in, just so it looks the part. So it'll be that basic kit, and then there'll be one that's pretty similar but has a crystal chamber for people, just like a really basic one. And then after that, we're going to start working on trying to put a metal mastered type chassis together for it. So
that's awesome.
That'll be further down the line, but yeah, pretty awesome to be working alongside someone like that's got that kind of presence and stuff, So he was good. He sent me like a Graflex kit out, like one of their most recent ones. There's a sample with a blade holder and stuff, just so I can test print all these out and run them through. And just sort of go back to them and do that. And we're just sort of at the moment working on like a shared intellectual property type thing in terms of the chassis designs, and so we can both sell them. But then, all of the installs that he gets through the site will come through me, which is probably going to be a huge boost to what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, man.
Be nice to be able to.
Yeah.
My business at the moment's at a point where I couldn't sustain a living off it, but it's enough to make me question my sanity and having 2 fucking jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Hopefully over the next year I can build at that point where I can bail out of my day job. But yeah, it'd be nice.
It was a very gradual thing for me. I just realized. There was one week I just realized I was losing money going to work.
Damn.
And I was a lot happier doing sabers.
Mm.
It all kind of lined up. Yeah.
A sincere hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hold up. You haven't been sincere this whole time?
Yeah, I think I could almost get there. I reckon last year, I earned about 40K doing lightsabers, which is just like a supplementary job. I do it all at night time and on the weekend, So on top of the day job, it's good, but I just need that consistently. Sometimes it streams and non-stop and I can't keep up, but then you could get into that false sense of security. You go, right now I'm good, and then all of a sudden you have a few down weeks and you sit back. So it's just like...
That's a tough decision to make with 2 little kids at home too, man.
Yeah, man, it is. Yeah. And the wife's all for it, Like obviously, like she's a chartered accountant, has a business degree, and she's like, "Fuck, man, you made 40K in your first year of business. Like it's legit. We just need to scale it up a bit." And she's all for me being able to do it. And, loves all of the sort of nerd world that comes with it. She'll sit and watch Star Wars. She talks Star Wars. She's fucking
nice
all across it. So yeah, man.
That's such a blessing, man. Like whenever you can find that type of like encouragement
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
Like my girlfriend was at one point. I was like, man, I might sell off some of my collection and just kind of recoup some money. She's like, no, don't sell off your shit. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Keep you around. You're speaking some sane advice to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I get the same. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna pass a few on because we got like a holiday coming up or something.
Yeah, for sure.
And she's like, cool to that point, but never sell beyond this point. All the ones that I know that you don't want to lose. She's like, I'll never let you do that. We don't need to go that extreme. So that's good.
Knows you put a lot of heart and effort into them. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and she knows. Like I quite often talked about it, especially in the last few months, like pulling the pin on it. Just because of my stress and anxiety and overload and shit. And she's just like, man, but would it make it better or worse? You might buy some time back, but you'd be miserable because all of a sudden you're doing your day job, which I mean, I love it, but it's tiring. Like it's,
but you gotta have a real passion for this to do it like we do.
Yeah, and that's it. And she can see that, and she knows. I think it would be detrimental to actually pass on it. So she's just like always accommodating, making sure I get time to get jobs done, so it doesn't become overwhelmed. She's good. Is that a Lord of the Rings sword on my wall? It is. I've got quite a few actually.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I felt like
that one.
It is Sting. You're right.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Dude, one thing that you want to talk about not getting into other hobbies because it might take over your whole world?
Yep.
Dude, I have been watching so much like Forged in Fire and like all these blacksmithing channels.
Forged in Fire,
man. Yeah.
And then Man at Arms Reforged, the Reforged series on YouTube. I'm like constantly watching them do that stuff. So every time I see these episodes or any of that stuff, I'm like, I want to build a sword. Like I actually want to get into like blacksmithing and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
man.
I gotta be careful because I might abandon this and start making axes and shit.
You are the axe throwing champ.
Dude, give me an axe, man. I'll kill a mouse from a football field away, dude.
I'm
You
excited.
had an axe throwing game at the arcade. You never touched it.
I did. I went by. I made sure no one was around in case I sucked. Because that's not an axe game, dude. That's a little arcade bullshit. I was like, I'm not about to have my reputation ruined because it's. But I got it, dude. I was sticking them in the bullseye, and I was like, all right, whatever.
Some Doug Markita. It will kill.
It will kill, dude. I still haven't tested out my axe, but I can't take it to a throwing. I can't take it to go. That doesn't because it's got a spike back in, so it doesn't pass the safety qualification. Yeah, dude, it's brutal. That's like a tactical. I just throw it in the backyard, but where's that? Hold up, dude.
Just throw it in the backyard.
So Jeremy, what all are you going to be able to do with that lathe that you got?
Crystal chamber stuff mostly, I think. Greeblies and stuff like that. I don't think I can do very much threading and stuff. It's not really set up for that. But yeah, I'm hoping to make my own crystal chambers.
Be neat.
I'll focus on,
Nice.
Fancy.
I gotta find some time to play with it on the weekends. I've been trying to rebuild my closet, so that's taking up my free time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's I mean, I got to sharpen it, and I really haven't tested it out much, but it's a little different from the other axes.
You just take that out in the backyard and throw it around?
Hell yeah, man! Throw it in the tree. I'm gonna hit whatever I throw it at, dude. I got 100% accuracy, so
Yeah.
Dude, it got so ridiculous. I started throwing with my left hand to get it just as good, and I suck with my left hand on anything in life. But I can throw an axe with my left hand just as good as I can with the right. I gotta give my friend credit for that because we went axe throwing a lot, and he's like one of those people who's like improve your skills even more than you think you can. So he's like start throwing it left-handed, and I was like, dude, it sucked. But once I got good at it, it was fun. Hell yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Hell yeah.
That would be a hobby I would get into, though, man. Like, I want to make Kratos' axe, like full, like legit, life-size battle axe. I'm watching 300, looking at all the swords. I have a 300 sword too. You know that?
No.
This thing is sick. Hold up. Hold up. That's how bitch get a ice hold up. Oh. Oh man, I forget how heavy it is.
Ow.
Damn.
Wow.
Dams.
It's Leonidas' sword, man.
Pretty gnarly.
It's
Benji.
actually it is a sideshow.
Hmm.
Sideshow collectibles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend, dang, that tank feels a little loose. My friend, he was like, "Hey, do you want this?" I said, "Fuck yeah!" Like, just getting rid of it. Like, oh, I was like, "Give me that! Don't throw that away." What are you talking about?
You want this Spartan sword?
Yeah, straight up. It's a 300 like replica sword from the movie.
That's pretty sweet.
Benji, you know what you should pull out right now? The
My
chainsaw.
chainsaw.
That
I
thing's
got it.
fucking-
I got it. The CFX for it.
What?
Yeah, because I had a plan.
Bruh. So
I got
you-
the other. I got the other one.
Oh.
I'm swapping. I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to
So it is installed.
not right now. I
Oh,
wanna
you
rebuild it.
mother.
Because I want to redo the whole. There's no. I want to make a chassis and stuff in there. I want to like
yeah.
put the fan in there.
He had that thing installed. It was sick.
I mean, dude, I have the CFX swap. I just haven't done it because I want to. I need to take this off and rebuild it. And I'm probably going to do a pull cord. I want to do the pull cord and actually have it be the switch.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
That
had
thing's
plans
so
to rebuild it. Yeah, dude, that's this dude and
Oh yeah, that thing too.
freaking. I got the
So much
Necronomicon I need to build. But yeah. Instead, I'm weathering sabers, dude, like an idiot.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell. I'm sure I've got other shit somewhere around here, dude. Like I think I have a Highlander sword somewhere. I don't know.
Mm.
People usually go, "Hey, man, I don't want this anymore," and you like a bunch of random bullshit. I'm like, "Yes, I do." Give it to me. Dude, Cole's got the axe from Buffy, right? Bust that
Yeah.
shit out.
I don't think I'll have to
It's
go
been a
find it.
while since I've seen that.
Look at all that stuff.
Look at that Colossus.
Mhm.
That Captain
Damn.
Marvel. Yeah. Yeah, I do kind of want, like, I want to make the helmet and the shield to go with that sword, and then like a spear, hang them on the wall. I don't know. I got too much that I want to do. There's just never too many props, never enough time. Straight up,
Mm.
Some Predator helmets.
dude. I gotta
For
finish
me, it's
those.
space.
Well, yeah, space too. Because I mean, I would build a lot of crazy shit. Yeah, Jeremy, I gotta once I get settled with a bunch of shit, I want to knock out a bunch, especially because it's colder outside. I want to finish off those helmets and ship them off to you.
Yeah.
I'm in no hurry, man.
Yeah, but I want them done. Dude, that's
Yes,
where'd you
me
get
too.
that?
eBay.
eBay. I love eBay. I like straight up eBay. You found a Buffy's Vampire Slayer's axe. What season is that?
It's the last season.
Last season, dude. It's been so long since I've seen Buffy. I remember I used to dog on my friend for watching it. I was like, "Oh, you watch Buffy, dude? Lame." And then he was like, "Watch it." He's like,
It's not bad.
I love, dude. Buffy.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I watched Angel first. Angel was
Angel's not
the one
bad
where
either.
I was like, I love Angel, dude.
Yeah.
1 to 5, all good. Then I went, all right, let's do the Buffy run, because I always watched them if they were on TV, but never in order.
Mm.
But I went through all the seasons back before Netflix, dude. I was like borrowing, like I have seasons, you know what I mean? Like the whole box set of DVDs with like 9 DVDs in it. But yeah, dude, Buffy was great, except for that like 7th season. I was like, oh god, this is homework. The one where it's like depressing the entire season.
Yeah, season 6.
6.
The first season's a little rough, but if you can get through it, you hit season 2, and then it's really good from then on.
Yeah, dude, it's nostalgia as hell, man. When you go back and watch it, that's like early '90s shit. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and that last season of Angel, perfect. Such a good show.
Dude, those look really good. I'm just looking at that picture of the Saber trio
Right?
that you sent, Jesse. That
Yeah.
looks so good, dude.
I'm hyped.
That's hands down my favorite Saber trio I've seen. I want it. I want it.
Get
It's
empty
the
one.
only other company that put one of those out. All Sabers.
Mm.
Well, didn't Dark Wolf do one?
Yeah, I think Ultimate Works did, but they had like a weird button. It's like
Yeah.
poked out like half an inch or an inch.
Yeah, Jesse, I want to put a bigger speaker in that chainsaw and have the board actually like I want to build out the inside now that I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I tore the I have a CFX that for some reason it was in an Hilt charge and it was only holding half charge. I would charge it and I think Jeremy, you remember that. I think it was around the time I was doing my Obi-Wan. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the board, but it would only hold half a battery charge.
Yeah, I
And I was
remember
like, some bullshit. So I pulled this CFX out of the chainsaw because it's like a perfect one. And I put that in something else and took that one. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to put it in the chainsaw because it doesn't need lights. It doesn't need any of that other shit. It needs to run sound.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I'll do a recharge port. So, or a removable battery. So I was like, that's going to do it. That's another project I want to do because I want the speaker to be better and all that. So one of these days, probably next Halloween.
Just noticed Cole's name this week.
Holy fuck. It changes every week. It really does. That might be my favorite one, though. Cauliflower.
Colonoscopy last week got me.
All right. Albert, how you doing over there, bro?
Doing good, man. I'm like 60% done.
Coming along. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Those
Nice
2.0
dude.
cores. Whew, they're scary. Especially because whenever like I was test fitting the body on this, like because the chassis needed to be sanded in certain areas, whenever I was getting to the threads, I was like, oh, like because it's rough. And I was like, I don't want to ruin this, but I got her.
Got to
going
put some
on.
hand lotion on it.
I'll get my Jergens real quick, dude. Get
Yeah.
the body right on. I feel bad for all the early installs I did out there that have like chassis I didn't do. You know what I mean? I want to be like, hey, send that back. Let me rebuild that. It's embarrassing. I don't want people to know that I did this. Send it back. But that's just like anything in advance. You know what I mean? Your skills get better.
Same with fonts.
Yeah. You redoing them? Yeah. I
Yep.
totally understand that. Jeremy, how's that God of War?
Oh, it's great, man. I haven't played it in a few days because I've been busy, but it's an amazing game.
Dude, I thought about going back and playing the one before to refresh myself because I don't know when I'm going to get. I don't know. I could go get the PS4 version, which I don't think the graphics are that.
Yeah, I mean, you could play it, but you're not going to get the experience.
Mm.
It's playable, though.
Just get the PS5, man.
I know. I need to go get
Do
one.
it.
I'm just gonna wait. Probably a little after Christmas or something like that. It's such a thing. It's such a like. I want one, but I'm also cool with waiting for it to go down in price because I don't know how much I'll play it. So like, if I buy one right now for like $500, it may sit there for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't touch mine, hardly at all.
Mm.
Get online with Albert sometimes, but I think we've only done that twice, and then it's just sat there until this game came out because the next game I buy will probably be Wolverine.
Yeah, dude, and the studio doing it is the same that did it's Insomniac, right? I think Insomniac.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dude, they did such a good job with the Spider-Man game, so like, I'm always in. Unless it's Insomniac. What else did they do?
I don't know.
Is the Wolverine one the Midnight Sun, or is that a different one?
That's a different one. There's going to be a Wolverine game that is like just Wolverine. I think the Midnight Sun has a bunch of different other characters in it, right? Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's from a
Midnight
comic.
Sun?
It's from a comic run, but it has like a lot of I think supernatural people.
Yeah.
I know Ghost Rider's in it.
Hmm.
Maybe Doctor Strange. It has something to do with like some kind of spiritual demon hell concept. You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those.
I mean, Ghost Rider would make a good game too, but you got to do it right.
Dude, Ghost Rider can be so sick. I don't know if y'all watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with that season where he showed up. I was like, damn, they did him right. He was
Yeah, I
badass.
see.
It wasn't the Johnny Blaze. It was the other one, Robbie Reyes. Is that right?
Mhm.
The one with the Charger. He has a Charger, not a motorcycle.
Well, Nicolas Cage was goofy as fuck as Ghost Rider.
Dude, I love it though. That second one, oh my god, man! When he's like changing and driving really fast, he's like, ah! It's so classic Nick Cage, man.
Just stop trying.
Dude, my friend and I, we used to always do because we saw it in theaters like that night, and like there was only like 20 people in the theater. We were all dying laughing. Like it was one of those movies where like we're all laughing at it and having a great time laughing at it. But whenever he's like talking to the guy and he's talking about how he has the demon or whatever, he's like, it's scratching at the door. Like the way he says it. So like my friend and I, we would always walk by, we're scratching at the door. I was like, shut up, dude. It's so over the top. I love it. Hell yeah.
Wolverine.
Hell yeah.
What else is coming out? I don't know of any other games coming out really that I want to play.
Yeah.
But I'll be
I
stuck
usually,
on this one for a while. This God of War is a long one if you do all the side stuff.
dude, you could do like what, 26, 30 hours easy on that one? Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah, easy.
Oh, for me, I want to play the Callisto Protocol. I'm a huge Dead Space fan, and the makers of the first, actually, they did all of them, I think. The creator of Dead Space didn't have the rights, obviously, to Dead Space anymore, but he did his own game with a bunch of developers, and it's basically like Dead Space in a way, but it looks so brutal, and I'm hearing nothing but good things. So,
Yeah.
and then I need to play the Ghost of Tsushima. The
That's a
samurai
good
game.
Oh
game.
yeah.
I never played it, man. I really wanted to, and it went past me. I just had never thought about it. Heard it's really good.
There's a good game for PS4 called Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that's all based on actual historical people.
What's it called?
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Okay.
And it's like it's just medieval stuff. But every character in that game is a real character or a real person in history.
That's awesome. That's like I really enjoyed the was Assassin's Creed 3 back in the day, where they
I
was
couldn't
like,
get into Assassin's Creed games.
the third one, the second and third one are fantastic, but the third one is like the George Washington and like it's like the Patriot. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But every mission and everything you did was like historically accurate. That was really cool, dude. I had so much fun running through the woods, killing redcoats like a stealth assassin. Did that shit for hours.
When are we gonna get to hang out with Tom again?
Yeah, Tom,
I've invited him a few times, but he was working or busy.
Busy
I'll invite him
man.
again next week.
yeah, we got to get him on again. Same with Tim. I'd like to get Tim on again.
I invited Tim too.
Yeah, I know he's out of town or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the AA. I think the Callisto Protocol is a PlayStation exclusive. I could be wrong, but I feel like it's for PlayStation 5.
You got a PlayStation or anything, Ollie?
Yeah, I got a PS5.
Sick.
I think I was the same. I got it on like day one when it launched, and I didn't touch the thing for the best part of a year or something.
Jeez.
See, that's
Good
what I'm
game
saying.
came
That's what
out.
I'm
So,
saying.
yeah.
Like
games
I was just playing PS4 games on it. I'm just like, fuck.
Well, yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't really have
there's
that.
been the odd I play Gran Turismo 7 quite a bit. Like I got a racing rig set up and stuff. So
Oh, nice.
Pam's on it, dude. The Dead
Yeah.
Space remake for PS5. It's only on PS5. That's one of the reasons I want one. Oh, it's so good.
But yeah, I like other than that, I haven't played a whole lot on it. I play my Switch more than I play that, I think.
My wife's got a Switch. It's hard for me to get into though.
That's the only thing I got.
Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always
I-
find myself going back to that.
I love it, but I haven't been motivated to play any games lately.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, it's that time thing at the moment. I just, any spare time I got, I'm up here working. Trying to force myself to play more guitar as opposed to video game at the moment,
Yeah.
too. So I haven't touched those for a while. So
Same here, dude. It's been like 3 years.
yeah, I was like, how can I kickstart this again? So I went out and bought like 2 brand new guitars last month.
Oh, nice.
Which
What'd you
is,
get?
you know,
What'd you get?
I bought a like Fender Strat because I've never owned one and I fucking hate them. But I was like, I'm going to convince myself to like it.
Oh yeah, good.
I'm
good.
the same way, dude.
And then I bought like a Les Paul Jr. as well.
Okay.
I've always had like Epiphones or cheap copies, but I wanted
Yeah.
a proper one. So
Yeah.
did that. But yeah, I got those. Like I got a Telecaster, I got an SG, I got an Epiphone Casino.
I sold all mine. I only have an Ibanez.
Yeah.
I've got,
But it's a good one.
I think I have
Forget-
4 guitars now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my dad's 65 Gibson Melody Maker.
Oh, wow.
Which is
That's a
super.
dream, eh?
It's so nice and it's so light.
What color is it?
It's red.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like a Gibson SG, but it's very distinct. Then I got 2 ESBs, LTDs,
I used to have an LTD. Yeah.
and I love them. I
had the Whitechapel signature.
Nice. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got the Vipers. I think the Viper FM 200 and I think a 1.
Those guitars rip, dude.
They're great. I love them. And then
Those
I've got
melody makers, they make them
Telecaster.
in SGs and Les Paul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the TV yellow one, man. Those are badass.
Yeah, I
I
love that S curve or the dual cutaway S like Gibson
Mhm.
bodies. I'm just a fan of those. Which is crazy because like once I played a Gibson like SG, I was like, I don't know.
I like the SGs. I like the
I like
SGs.
Yeah, I'd never
really
been
light.
sold on them, but I got one second hand like a month or so ago for about $300.
Mhm. Nice.
And like, yeah, I don't know. It plays all right. I don't know if I like the horns like that. I don't like really. I like classic old things with curves and shape, and I don't like pointy.
I'm trying to remember.
Tell you what I
got.
don't like is the Les Pauls, the Gibson Les
Oh.
Pauls. They're so
Love
heavy and awkward.
Dude, they sound
Oh,
amazing
fucking
though.
They
best.
sound great. And they feel.
But yeah, they are
Heavy.
shit.
I had like a Black Beauty with the 3 pickup. Like that thing weighed like 4 kilos or something.
Wow.
But that's why I played the juniors. You get that nice shape and stuff. But like the P90s, you can't beat the tone of those. You got one of them, and they can do so much. It's good.
Nice. Tom was in Gatlinburg. That's where I was talking about us going camping if we decide to ever do that kind of stuff. The cabins.
Yep.
That area. Yeah, dude, it's cold. Yeah, it's probably definitely cold. Holy shit, I couldn't imagine right now.
Yeah, this is the. You're not gonna be able to really see it because it's on black, but Ibanez FR. You kind of
Nice.
it's kind of like a
It's like telly style, eh?
telly style, all black.
Yeah, nice.
I'm rocking a Epiphone 1996 Riviera with
Oh, yeah.
Gibson P94 pickups, single coil.
All right.
So,
Mm.
Really awesome guitar, semi-hollow.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love like my favorite guitar out of all of them. I got is my Epiphone Casino. It's like full hollow body, couple of P90s. The
Those
thing
are nice
is
too.
just like I don't know. There's just something about a hollow body electric, man. You get all that feedback and you get all these weird acoustics going on, and it's just playable as hell. Like super thin neck. It's pretty good.
Mhm.
I don't know what
Boss
else
came
I
out with a nice pedal recently. It's called a Slicer 2. Really awesome effects. Some nice tremolo effects and kind of like synthesizer effects,
Yeah,
I just
nice.
have a what is it? The Line 6 Helix, which is like the
Is that a multi-effects or what is that?
yeah, it's like a whole amp simulator rack unit.
Oh, wow.
They make the pedal versions too, but it's like Axe Effects, but Line 6
Okay.
or yeah. It's pretty much everything, like the amp, pedal, everything in one.
All in one package. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yo, Cole,
Oh, yeah.
check it out. I'm gonna do it real quick for you. That's sanded, right?
Hang on.
Sanded.
Learned a new trick tonight. The drag and drop.
Mhm.
Yep. Easy, right?
Easy.
Like we do with your mom.
Oh, come on.
Oh, we're going there.
No.
Hell yeah. Hell no.
Give me that sweet, beautiful smoothness.
Mm.
So yeah, sand it down, get it to the right state, and then hit it with that olive oil, dude. Look at the shine on that.
Show wheat.
Mm.
Nice.
Sugar
Hell
sweet.
yeah. Anyways, moving on. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Peanut butter. Sir Peanut Butter's asking for your favorite bands.
Oh, he's gone now.
Bro,
Nothing more.
No.
nothing.
love
Well,
these
nothing
guys.
more is great. Yeah,
Dude, that new CD is really good.
yeah. Turnstile, their new shit's fucking sick.
Dude, what I do is I've been
Bad Omens,
Oh,
That's
dude,
sick.
I just got on Bad Omens. All right, so I have a couple playlists on my
Death
channel.
of Peace of Mind, bro. The
Dude,
the
I have a
album, the
couple-
red cover.
I've been running through. I basically started a playlist and just started doing some like let the YouTube take
Yep.
me.
Yep, that's what
And
I do.
I've discovered a bunch of new bands lately, and I've
Yep.
got like 70 or more saved. I think you can see them on my channel if you go to playlist. I have like background
Okay.
music and different things that I listen to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
everyone else can if they wanted to. But yeah, dude, Bad Omens is sick.
Bad Omens,
Yeah,
sick,
like-
dude. You need to listen to Turnstile. They're dope. They're
I
like,
also found another band called I think Seven, and I love them. Like basically a lot of what do they call that? It's like post melodic rock or
okay,
something.
yeah.
don't know.
I think
It's something
the name sounds familiar.
that's a really good one. And then I found another one where I
Crystal
thought
Lake?
it was a dude
Okay.
from Circus Survive in it.
Crystal. Wait, hold
apparently
on. I
it's
think I know who
not.
Crystal Lake is.
Oh, dude, I got my shit playing right now.
They
Bad
from, like,
Omens, Veil of Maya, Era, ERRA.
yeah, Jeff,
Dude,
yeah. I know Crystal
They're,
Lake.
they're good, man. Starset is another one I like. I don't know, man. I bounce back and forth between a lot. I usually listen to a lot of like new wave retro type stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like
Bring the Horizon. I like Bring the Horizon a
Bring the
lot,
Horizon is good.
especially all their new stuff.
Did you say Bring Me the Horizon?
Fuck
Or-
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My wife loves that band. She's all into that stuff.
Yep.
She
Hell
likes Dance Gavin Dance also.
They're all
Oh,
right.
Saw them
yeah.
a few times.
Man, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Falling in Reverse.
Falling Reverse is pretty good. I like a lot of like Every Time I Die,
Yep.
Damn Things.
That's old
That's
shit.
like-
Every time I die.
Yeah, there's a lot of like.
That's
shit
the
that I like.
first screaming
That's
band
what
I
my-
ever got into.
Which one,
Every time I die.
dude?
I think the first screaming band I ever heard was Under
Every
Oath,
Time I Die,
but I was
is
scared and I
It's
didn't
one of
like
the
it.
biggest. It's one of the biggest.
I like it
influences
now, but
to my band. That's what a lot of
yeah, yeah.
I've
Yeah,
done
I
that
know.
before. People are like, "What do you sound like?" A lot of times, I'm like, "Do you like Every Time I Die?" And most of the time, people don't know what I'm talking about. When they do, I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's like Every Time I Die, but just
Yeah.
not as good." You know what I mean? Like it's very similar.
Yeah.
I got to see them 2 or 3 times,
I saw them a
and
few
like
times.
meet them. They played at our hometown. Dude, Adam, back in like 2010 or whatever they were playing,
hmm
he dove off the second story of the bar into the crowd, and they like awarded him like best stage dive medal or something.
That's terrifying.
Insane. There was a picture of it, and Adam is literally like 15 feet in the air coming down on the crowd, and everyone's like waiting to hold on. Dude, I
Somebody's
was
like, yeah, somebody got.
dude, and well, they had a competition that night, and Adam beat me for sure. But it was such a cool moment for me. Jordan, the guitar player, he kept grabbing my jacket to pull me on stage
Mhm.
because I would get on stage, and when I stage dove, I'd jump and lay sideways and try to take out as many of the front row as I could. And, dude, we were destroying shit, man. I didn't win, but Adam definitely, like, he deserved it. Once he did that, I was like, I'm not diving off the stage anymore. Adam dove from the second story, dude. It was nuts, man. I lost my hearing for 3 days. I was scared.
Yeah,
I
that
was
shit's dangerous,
legitimately
dude.
scared. I was like at
Wow.
work taking like phone calls, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, dude, I couldn't hear it. It was terrifying. Such a good show. They broke up. Did you know that?
Yeah, they had stuff with their singer.
Yeah, Keith Buckley
Drama.
he left for mental health issues or something. I was like,
Something like that, yeah.
you could tell by his lyrics too that he was starting to get depressed,
Mhm.
I guess. Dude, there's so many bands I could talk about. we played with a lot. I mean, over like 20 years on playing music, I've seen a lot of really good bands come.
Oh, A Day to Remember. That's another one I like too.
Oh yeah, dude. A Day to Remember.
They're
really
probably
good.
one of the best live bands I've ever seen.
Dude, if I get really heavy and melodic, I go for Gojira. Y'all ever heard of Gojira?
Oh wow,
I
yeah,
love Gojira. Dude.
yeah, they're
Ooh,
crazy.
so good.
Hell yeah.
I think Norma Jean was the first
Norma
time.
Jean. Yeah.
Norma Jean,
That's some
my
old
friend
shit.
put. I was in high school. My friend put that CD in my CD player.
Yep.
And I was like, take this shit out. It's dumb. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. When you first hear it, yeah.
And then like by the end of the year, I was listening to the Chariot, just like hell yeah.
There you go. That's another one.
Yeah, I get surprised. Sometimes I leave my my whatever I'm listening to in the background, and like I'm filming like a chassis or whatever or something, and I post it and I forget that the music's playing, and people will be like, "Hell yeah, dude!"
Dude, I love that
like
dad rock.
random metal shit. I'm like, I don't think you like that,
Fucking Nickelback. Who likes Nickelback? I bet all y'all like Nickelback.
dude. I'll tell you what, y'all lying if you don't like Linkin Park. Y'all a bunch of
Oh
liars.
well, hell yeah.
Linkin Park still slaps.
Dude, Nickelback slaps.
No, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely.
They've been slapping since like 2008.
All their early stuff was good.
Oh my god, Nickelback.
Dude, for real. They were heavy as fuck back in 2008.
Bro, on
I
the
swear
right,
to God. Go
On
look
the
up
right.
Dark Horse album. That shit slaps.
dude. This may be a little past your time. Actually, are you just not at the right time? But on the way back from drive back from your house, Jesse, I put on the first Taking Back Sunday CD because I found it.
Yeah, I know Taking Back
I was
Sunday.
like, holy shit, that takes back. That talk about taking me back, dude.
All right.
Under Oath, man.
Yeah, Under Oath.
That's some old
That's
stuff.
old. That's like the first. Besides like Korn, probably.
Korn. Okay, listen, Korn is actually like
Amazing.
it's really heavy shit.
Yeah.
Like, I listened to some of it and I was like, dude, some of the breakdowns, I'm like, God damn.
Dude. Yeah.
It's got the juice.
I've seen them live quite a few times.
Who else am I thinking? I like those
How about-
bands would Meshuggah. Oh, Meshuggah's good. Architects, dude.
Architects, yep. That shit's
Shit.
good.
Memphis May Fire is really good.
Yep.
Memphis May Fire is also good. Nothing more just kills
Yeah,
it later. That's
Nothing
kind of my
More's-
like sweet spot. They do their new CD. There's some heavy ass shit in it, and then his like singing and stuff, and I'm like, God, that works. The Acacia Strain is
That's crazy heavy, yeah.
so good. I love the Acacia Strain. But yeah. And then I'll listen to some like really nice, beautiful shit. You know what I mean? Like
Some Dua Lipa.
yeah, dude. I love Wiz Khalifa, dude. I really do. Wiz Khalifa is awesome.
I was saying Dua Lipa.
Kid Cudi. I love me some Kid Cudi. Only thing I don't get down on, guys, is country. Can't stand it.
Dude,
Can't stand it. They all do that. Well,
shit
like,
is
I'm like,
expensive though. Like they have the most money for sure.
I mean, if
The recording quality is always fucking amazing.
I hate the vocal patterns, like the way that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to it, but I could definitely appreciate it. The quality of it.
Who's really good at losing screws, dude? Not me.
Oh, me, dude. What's up?
I'm kidding, man. It is me. Guilty.
I'll just be chilling here and I'll hear a on the
I got
floor,
really
and I'm
good
like,
at
yep,
finding-
that's gone.
I got really good at finding the small screws. When you drop something, you get quiet and listen for it. Kind of do the Daredevil echolocation.
Yeah.
Set. I'm like,
Yeah. Nah, I lose them immediately.
Dude, Behemoth, Gojira, and Slipknot. God damn, dude.
Behemoth, that's a little much for me, but
Deftones, dude. I completely
Deftones, sure,
forgot. Deftones is legit. Diamond Eyes is amazing. There's so many. There's so many different genres and types of, It depends on what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I'd have to say Every Time I Die was one of my all-time favorites for 10 years plus.
Devil Wears Prada, Attack. That was my shit back in the day.
Attack. God damn.
Attack, dude.
Have you ever seen that porn, The Devil Wears Nada? It's really good, dude.
Mm-mm.
The Devil Wears Nada. Love it.
Sleep Token, I've heard of them.
That sounds familiar
What?
too.
Hold on.
Another band I've kind of found is Starset. Really good. The Amity Affliction.
Amity Affliction, yeah, they're good as fuck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going through like.
Yo,
what
Sir
is
Peanut Butter listens to some heavy ass shit.
good, dude. Sir Peanut Butter and I are spirit animals, straight up, dude. Like, we got the same thing going on here, bro.
Sir Peanut Butter, you like Thy Art Is Murder? That band's heavy as shit.
I really love me some Coheed and Cambria. Love me some Coheed and Cambria.
It's finally a band I recognize.
Say what?
Finally, a band he recognizes.
Dude, I saw them a few times. I saw them back with AFI on Thursday back in 2003.
AFI too, yeah.
I was 10 years old.
And I was just making out with chicks at an AFI.
You were 16.
Yeah, they still stand by it.
Yep.
Still stand by it.
Yo, we've been going for 3.5 hours.
Dude, this might be the longest.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's the longest one.
The rookie numbers, dude.
Saw
Let's
them
pump that
open
up
for
about
Iron Man.
9 hours, dude. Iron
Dude,
Man.
we used to do some long ass streams.
Yeah, like 9 hour
Yeah,
streams.
yeah.
Whole work day. Like a whole work day of stream.
Definitely didn't get paid for it.
Well, I mean, it was hanging out, you know.
Yeah.
You guys ready to call it? So I can go eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, dude, food sounds sick right now.
I'm gonna go do dad shit.
eat and actually get to work.
All right.
What I was doing.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching us again. Hope you have a great week.
Hell yeah.
And we will see you next
Hell
week. Hell yeah.
Good to join you guys.
Hell
dude,
yeah.
good meeting in person, man.
Yeah, for sure. We'll talk soon.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Shut the